producer, lyrical, mash up the place.
Monkey, you not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh soldier, monkey calm down. Oh monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh rock, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh soldier, monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Once upon the time, in the jungle, there lay so many animals and so many trees. During those days, there were no restrictions. Anytime, any day, anyone used to corrupt and go style free in the jungle, yeah. After they realized that everything was good, I said everyone were only after the food. Majority of the people went beyond baboon, and few people went beyond monkey. The headers of the time made a big mistake. After election, they went and made a selection. So the citizen of the jungle was unsatisfied, so they decided to send another caretaker. Who love, who care, who has the ability taking care of the monkey. You not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh soldier, monkey calm down. Oh monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh rock, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh soldier, monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey chop. Monkey cannot get tired.
Say monkey chop yo.
Monkey cannot get tired.
Monkey chop.
Monkey cannot get tired. Monkey chop yo. Monkey cannot get tired.
Keeping banana and the chop stealing is a error. A Russian is a error.
Monkey cannot get tired.
Hey, we wanna live life. That's to live a good life. We wanna live life. Yeah, we live for better life. We wanna live life. That's to live for better life. We wanna live life. That's to live for better life. We wanna live life. That's to live for better life.
You not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh soldier, monkey calm down. Oh monkey calm down. Monkey calm down. Oh rock, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh soldier, monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you.
Monkey listen, you give it right, it can crack it. Bible storm, monkey listen, you give it stick, it can break it. We do your long time ago that Mr. Monkey was very wicked. The way you see it with your apple, then you do that love is wicked. Monkey see apple, they pick it, banana and plum, they take it. All that goo food in a pocket, it when give it something lick it. Monkey drop it, it drop it, nana, only babu can stop it. Monkey drop it, it drop it, nana, only babu can stop it. They call all African monkeys, all I want for them to break it. Monkeys jump from tree to tree, hustle hustle. It ready gets it. Monkeys jump from tree to tree, hustle hustle. When it ready gets it. Two back when monkey we catch it. That one it will not be easy. How you read, my people? I say it wicked. How you read, my people? I say it
Monkey, you not able to take care of Babu Nebo. You not able to bust the rata Babu Nebo. Oh soldier, monkey calm down. Oh monkey calm down. Soldier, monkey calm down. Oh rock, monkey calm down. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey calm down to you. Monkey. Oh soldier, monkey monkey come down to yo. Monkey come down to yo. Monkey come down to yo. Don't jam a monkey say that away ho. Don't small monkey say away ho. On top of monkey say away ho. Oh monkey say that away ho. Away ho. Away ho. Away ho. Away ho. Let me know away ho. Away ho. Away ho. My people ya away ho. Away ho. Answer me ya away ho.
Hello. My name is Keshen, aka The General, and also I want to tell Aliu that we will remain as 12 years opposition, and at the same way you will remain as a slave to George Weah. For me, I live in well. I don't worry about Liberia. I got a citizenship that I can live anywhere, but I will not stop talking. So you just show some of your nice sense. Anyway. Well, guys, we'll be having a nice show today. I want to congratulate Unity Party for their elections. You see how the mulatto people are very sensible. They are very, very sensible. You got Mo Ali and Modat, Chairman and Secretary General. I'm not trying to be racist, but if a mulatto man, mulattoes is not a crossing wall. Mulattoes are people who from two different parents. But if a mulatto man, or sometimes they say mixed breed, when they are sincere and earnest, there's nothing you can do about it. They're hard working people. I'm not trying to be a racist. I'm not trying to say black people or the other Liberians are not good. But when they put their hands in something, because you see our color, we try to protect that color. Our integrity is what we try to protect. So I want to say congratulations to them, and also I want to say congratulations to Ide Gonglo again for her victory in Nimba County, and I want to say also congratulations to Tai Wombe. You fight a good fight, you fought a good fight, and that's how the system works. Some people will say, oh, you spent all those years and you only got 6 votes. It's not the point. It's not how well, it's not how long you campaign, it's how well you campaign. It's not how long you went to Nimba County, but what you did in Nimba County. So we need to put everything aside. Politics are not for babies. You took the same delegates into that convention. So don't get mad at anybody. The people decide that, listen, this woman being in the race. This is not about old or young. It's not about old or young, please. You know, some people say, oh, the young people got good ideas. We agree, but old people got good ideas too. Old people, I believe, are the one who usher the youth into the 20th century. The old people, the young people will not carry us. They will not. It's proven. It's proven. There's a book. Look, if you spend 10,000 hours on a job, you're a professional. You are a professional. Ide Gonglo have been tested, superintendent for Nimba County, and I think she ran against Prince Johnson. That is why the people from Nimba County chose her. I don't think it was cheating. I don't think it's anything. And I also want to tell you about Darius Dillon again. He was in Tobo Village today. He had a very good time there. Darius Dillon do not transport people from place to place. He walk in there and people show up. It's not like the CDC people. And also the people suspended us. The people took us. They say we only will be observer at the United, the AU, African and the African Union, before we used to say OU, they said because we didn't pay our bill $1.5 million, but our people then stealing more than that. How they will pay the money when they're using the money for campaign? But some, Liberians, some people are so, Liberians are stupid. If you are in a stupid group, I'm talking to you. They don't want Liberians to talk about it. They don't want. This guy, this fellow, I don't know why you guys continue to encourage Jabate. Jabate is so stupid. I never see a human being who don't even have a sense of direction. This man has shown himself that he's corrupt. He's in there for money. He go around, solicit and bring people together and lie to them and take the money and leave. There's a guy in this area was talking. He said the man just go around, put people together, but because CDC is on life support, so anything they can grab right now, that's what they want. Anything. Just imagine, it's so bad. Joshua is not popular in CDC. Joshua Una is the leader of CDC. And to show that the people in CDC are dumb, they still call Joshua standard bearer. Joshua is not a standard bearer. He's the leader of CDC. He crossed the standard bearer position. But I see the so-called educated ones calling Joshua, the CDC standard bearer. How will you call CDC? How will you call Joshua CDC standard bearer? He's a political leader right now. But he's not popular again. Why you guys can't use him? You're looking for people all over the place to show that CDC is on life support. When you go to Sir Joseph, when you go to Thomas Fala rally, you see the same group of people. The same people with the red hat. They're all over the place. They get in 2, 3, 4 buses. They follow him. Then they say, oh yeah. Then when they're ready, they say, oh, crowd can win. When they're ready to say crowd, they say, oh, crowd can win. But Lord, the people, the silent majority will surprise you. And I'm telling you again, I'm so happy by then the American election will be over. The elections will be over in America. So, if President Weah or the deviator go and change that result, because we know that they're not winning, when we demonstrate in this country, they will call for George Weah resignation. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Because Donald Trump not winning. You're just watching. We know what's going on. The first thing, man like Kuhn cannot stand George Weah because he knows George Weah is corrupt. All the politicians in this country know that President Weah is corrupt. The caucus, the black caucus, know that President Weah is corrupt. Yes, they know that President Weah is corrupt. So when we talk, yes, we'll be opposition for 12 years, but President Weah will hear from us for 12 years. We will deal with him for 12 good years. But guess what? You will suffer because you supported George Weah and you're not benefiting out of it. You will just be there for me. History will hold me. History will be, my name will be there that yes, Mooney stood for something. But most Liberians stand for nothing. They stand for nothing. All they know, they want money for themselves. All they know, they want for their family to get rich. And they say, oh, politics is interest. No, politics is interest for your community. It's not interest for you alone. You alone. Using taxpayer money to run campaign. Using taxpayer money to run campaign. And I see why you ain't paying the people dues. But we beg so much. Liberia beg. Look at Liberia, a founding member of the OAU. Founding member. I know President Totman and other people turning around. Even if things are hard in Liberia. You see the people don't know that you got money. That's why they suspended you from that. They suspended from that position. Now it's shameful. You will have to go and pay. Let President Weah take the money from a place. He using the taxpayer money and acting as if he using his own money, giving it to people. Using it. Telling let me tell you about this guy again. Mabutu. People say Mabutu got stroke, mini stroke. But the pressure that coming from George Weah for Mabutu, they might end up firing Mabutu. Because they want Mabutu to turn everything over to Thomas Fala to carry on the project. So because Liberians are very stupid people, majority are stupid people who voted for him. But now
I think they're much better. How in the world a senator will carry on government project? You all believe it that a senator will go and fix the road in Ghana'sville is owned by government? That corruption. That corruption. Liberians, if you don't put your act together, you got to stop listening to these fools. If you don't put your act together. For us, I am a Liberian American. Liberia is my country. But I'm in the greatest country in the world that I am a citizen. A law-abiding citizen. I pay taxes. Until God can take my life. But hard time is not my portion. Begging is not my portion. We will speak the truth because I don't give a damn about any politicians. I don't give a damn. They're not paying my bills. They're not even paying the internet. They're not paying nothing I do here. I can support you when I want to support you if it's necessary. That's why I don't fall in love with politicians. I don't fall in love. I love the Liberian people. And I don't believe in tribalism. I don't believe in tribes. I tell you today, I'm from the Global tribe. I'm from Maryland. Liberia first, your county second. And my second county is Montserrat because I left from Maryland. I came to Montserrat. If you are not born in a county, do not claim that you are from that county. Just say your father from that county. Yes. Why you will leave when you never lived there? You won't do nothing in the county and you won't go contest because, oh yeah, your father. Like how we lie about George, we are going to Sastan. Joshua never went to Sastan when he was small. Joshua never went to Sastan. Mr. Weah never took his children to Sastan. Mr. Weah had Joshua right in Mamba Point. That's why I will continue to say these things here. Because you don't know the history of Joshua. Joshua, unless he lied on his own thing. When you go on the internet today, we got 3 different resumes, 3 different history about Joshua. Yeah. Joshua profile, you go there, you see different things. Another one, when he went to South Africa, the journalist said Joshua father of mechanic Hima or Hoko. You know, it's so bad and he never reacted. We don't know who Joshua's children is. We don't know the first family. Because he have never introduced his children to the country. We only know them because we know them. But technically, Joshua never introduced his family to the Republic of Liberia to know they are first family. He never did it. He never did it. So guys, please share this video. If you want to share it, fine. If you don't want to share it, that's good. And we will continue. I continue to say this and I say it all the time. Do not hold yourself responsible for voting for George Weah. You owe no one an apology. You owe no one. But this is what you need to do for yourself. You did the voting because you believed that George Weah was going to do the best. But 3 years going on, Joshua have not. But guess what? How we expect for Joshua to do the best? Every press in Liberia from CDC is for George Weah to succeed. Joshua must succeed. He's succeeding. He got enough money. He got everything. But Liberia is not succeeding. The lives of the people they are not the same anymore. People who could afford it when Joshua came to power, now no more. People who are doing a little business, the business is closed down. Firestone closed down. We know that things were not okay. Ebola came and messed up some of this stuff. But I think George Weah had every opportunity. Popular. He got people in Liberia who could do the best for him. Everybody was afraid. Opposition gave up. They said, damn, they bought too popular. Once he do the right thing, nobody going to go after George Weah. But greediness, Samuel 12 and playing with money. No government is corrupt compared to those government. Then when they're ready to say George Weah government is the best government ever in Liberia. How can George Weah government be the best government when they're going 3 years? How come? How you grade people? The first 2 years you fail. You did roles. Apart from that, what? You pay salary that achievement there again? You cut salary. You put people into poverty. If you cut everybody's salary, The man who make more, you cut his salary, he still make more money. Eh? No law and order in the country. No company have opened since Joshua took over. Joshua never brought no company because so 419. 419, the Ether deal, the Iboma deal. 419 took the people plane, start driving, and start flying around here. Get all the money that Joshua lost in football. He got everything back. Eh? Then we shouldn't say nothing. We should talk about the people who work for Joshua, and don't talk about Joshua. When we open our mouths, then you open your damn mouths and say you're jealous. How the hell I will be jealous of Joshua when Joshua said I'm not contesting for anything? How the hell in the world I will be jealous over Joshua when he and myself not in no competition? I'm not running for president. Eh? He's not paying my bill and he stopped paying it. I'm not working for him. Then why would be jealous over President Weah? Whether I go up, come down, President Weah's name will remain in history as the 25th president, which some of y'all don't know, you still say 24, 25th president of Liberia. It will remain there. Every Liberian has the right to contest. When I supported Joshua 2005 and going to 11, that was his right to contest. But smart people don't waste no time. They say only fools don't change. I saw Joshua as a senator and I knew it was a waste of time. And I was out. It was a waste of time for the Liberian people. But some people stuck there because they believe that by Joshua winning, they will use him to get whatever. And that's what's happening today. Eh? Samuel 12 left and worked with Ellen Johnson. Maggie worked with Ellen Johnson. Joshua worked with Ellen Johnson on salary. Yes, on salary. All these people. Ellen Johnson spoke to him all the time. He ever called opposition leaders and talked to them? No. He gave a blanket statement. Well, I call upon all the oppositions to. You think opposition going to walk to executive mansion or walk to your house or foreign affairs and say, Mr. President? He said, oh no, hello, I'm here to see President Weah. I got some information for him. That's stupid. That's stupid. Peace ambassador. Liberia is more. The hate in Liberia is so greater than brother and sister trying to kill each other. Good friends, best friends are not speaking because your enemy is my enemies. Yeah, your enemies are my enemies. So Joshua enemies are Zoka Wilson enemies, are all the other people enemies. They pretend, but you guys will be the one to go back in your community to live for the people. Joshua will get his little money after he leave office. He will be by himself. He will be chilling with other people. But people like you will live together. Unless you can go buy your own house near Joshua. Yes, sir. Because some of you are your last time to ever work in government. Are your last time to ever work. But they will prosecute a lot of people. Things are changing. Because if you play the next government, look, I'm not worried about whether Joshua go for 12 years. How many years Ellen was there for? 12 years. The smartest man in CDC. The smartest and most educated man in CDC that Joshua. And he failed. Who can make Joshua in CDC? Are there any sedition? No sedition. After Joshua leaves CDC, CDC is done for life. CDC is done for life. Nobody can pick CDC up. The children will run after you because their lives will still be in the same static position for the 12 year all moving in from. Yeah. You can't even find things for the young people to do. Even Ellen sent people on scholarship. Everything you started the government with lies. We will continue to hate this government. I say hate. I mean by HIT. We will continue to bombard this government on their corrupt attitude. On their corrupt attitude. Well, you can follow me on YouTube also. If you're home and you want to use your phone, you can follow me on YouTube. Just go to Keshen The General on YouTube. You'll find it. But you're going to remain the same place. You're going to Zokos. Look at the Zokos. Look at how many Zokos voted for George Weah. Look at how many Zokos. I will say this again. The guy who is the Minister of Youth and Sports, I'm not going to call his name. I'm not going to call his name because he's another corrupt one. I knew it from long. I knew it. He bring up his things. Yes, when he gave his idea, he should be the only person. He's one of the bully. We bully people too much. Zoka Wilson, and they think that they can work so hard. Minister of Youth and Sports. They think that only soccer or bringing cricket, Liberians can play cricket. Liberians play cricket because the Indian people play cricket. You go there, you open it, organize cricket association. You did all kinds of projects. You travel on everything. I told this man, he said, I text Zoga, I wrote my proposal down. The proposal, it was not for something, it was just an advice I gave him. I said, Zoga, if you go over there, when you concentrate on the youth, it will be okay. I said, look, be bold enough and tell President Weah, this might cost you around $4 to $5 million. But before he leave office, he will have cut down the Zogos from that street. We got somebody called Belayala. Belayala is not a prison anymore. It's not a prison. There's a road going to Belayala. Government could have transformed Belayala, redo Belayala, fix it like a mission place, like how they had Boston Institute before. Fix it up good, open a football field. They got a big yard, a big land for farming and whatsoever. Other people who got it, hard-headed children will send them there. But what you do, when you face this place or institution, you're looking for 3 or 4 professions. To be a mechanic, or a carpenter, or masonry, masonry, and what it is, another something I talk about. 4, electrical, yes, electrical. Whether if this man have never been to school before, he can be a mechanic. The man who never enter classroom can be a carpenter, can become a carpenter in Liberia. Now you gave them 3 years or 2 years program. You gave them the opportunity. Say, listen, you got to volunteer your service to yourself to come and register. The government telling you first, he said, come and register. It's a free registration, but government cannot take them and just push them there. Now they own the dormitory. Maybe every month they get this one like $20 or $25. You tell them it's a 2 years program. When they graduate, you take them and they serve government for 1 year at GSA. When they enter GSA, government will start building fixing the decks, building fixing what the thing is, office furnitures and other things from GSA to supply to the ministry. After a year with government, if you want to employ him, fine. You want to open your own business, fine. The other man, you're sending to St. Joseph, or they work with Public Works and they start working for 1 year. Or you can send to the same GSA to do something patch. Electrician, send it to GSA. Then they assign them to every ministry. Right there, you have cut down. Now, you gave them 6 months to do it voluntarily. After 6 months, you're going to announce that, listen, if you don't leave the street, we will arrest you. That means go home. But when we catch you, we're going to arrest you and we'll force you to go there. Or if you're living with your parent will be found. Other people who their children giving a hard time, they will go to that school and pay small money. And some of them can be a farmer. They will produce food for themselves. They are good people in society. Before George, we have 6 years is over, you have cut down the whole Zogo thing in Liberia. They're not going to school again. They transferred over in 2nd grade before the war started. And at the same time, they got children over there who are already in college, but they have given up. Then I told him again, I said, you know that you can give jobs to the former players who are not doing nothing. What are you going to do? You go through LFA contact FIFA, bring coaches and train all the former players, those who want to be a coach. Now you're going to work with education ministry. You will tell education ministry, listen, we want for every schools to have a certified coach. Now they will give them people only certified coach, those who went to that training. Now you start with government schools. You assign every coach to a public schools. At the same time, you're doing it in all the counties now. You're doing all the counties. Then you bring the private schools in between. You got all certified coaches. Then what you do, you make sure that every county, youth and sports will hire a coach in every county. That coach will be hired by LFA in the county, and LFA will be aware of it. but that person should be living in the county. Then when that coach going to put his county team together, all he concentrating on, what are the guy, all the small leagues going on there, but that coach only concentrating on the county team, because the county team is almost like a national team. Now all the coaches too will be training, putting the school teams together right there. Sports getting ready. It's not 1 year, it's not a 2 years program, it's not a 3 years program. You must put money into this game, into this, all these things to change. All the third president we was going to do that. President Raki and food, I'm going to build stadium in all the county. The thing that you don't do, you don't build one for yourself with all the money, with all the promises from Gion Professional. One you don't build. Oh, president, we are going to build. Oh yes, yeah, sports academy. Who told your country you build sports academy? That's why I'm laughing. Ghana don't have a damn sports academy. That individual people got these things. You don't build one for yourself, but when Joshua took over the first, say, oh yeah, we're going to build a sports academy, we'll do this, we'll do that. Right there, when you look, you have already given jobs to all the former players who never went anywhere. Then you get your national coach job is very easy. The job is very easy now, because he just need to take the telephone and talk to all the coaches, or just take a ride in the county. Then when they say county meet, everybody coming from the county instead of coming from Wallace, coming from West Point and Warsaw or Monrovia. That's what. Then at the end of the day, you get a good team. So that's your job. That youth and sports. It's not. The county meet got nothing to do with LFA. The youth, all the trade, the vocational schools or whatsoever. But all Zoka Wilson was doing, he was traveling on every little chicken soup trip, or trip that's supposed to get a deputy minister or assistant minister or director so to travel. Zoka Wilson is on it because of what? Padam. That's all. Padam. So how do you expect like brother to move forward when you're taking people from places because they play football? Let them ask Zoka Wilson the degree he got, whether he got it in what, business management or what. I don't know what he got it in. Maybe he got it in because you're working with the same crazy people here. He got master's degree. All of them got master's degree, but they were catching hard time in America here. Every one of them got master's degree. America is so great. You can do taxes. You don't need to be a damn no CPA. You can go and learn how to do taxes. I did my own tax on TurboTax 2 times. 2 years I did my taxes myself. The software right there. When you put it in, when you're not ready, we'll take it off. But we're ready. We just take the people in America who we expect to be the most qualified people, qualified Liberians. They go into Liberia begging for job. The real qualified ones don't want job in Liberia. The real qualified ones will not go to Liberia to look for job. They will not look for job. The qualified ones, I know people here who had the opportunity to go to Liberia and work for Ellen. They contacted them. They said, no, if you can't sign that contract, I'm not going. The person got a family. Oh, you won't go do it. You won't take a job that it got more benefit but less salary. And the benefit is not legal benefit. They say the job get choppy. Yeah. How our country going to go forward? But who responsible? The Liberian people. Liberian vote on sentiment. They vote. Look, that's why the people. Look, let me change a little bit, and I will come to, but I will hold it yet. The people in Liberia, they don't think like you and myself, like in America. When this man contests this year and he failed, you don't see him coming back again easily, because by the time the next time reach, they get no new kid on the block. But in Liberia, they will come today, they fail, they will come back, they come back. Now the people of Liberia will be in sympathy with you. They will be in sympathy. It happened with everybody. It happened with Ellen. People were in sympathy with Ellen because Ellen was next to Charles Taylor. When I said next to Charles Taylor, she was the next person in line. So everybody said, yeah, Ellen been anything for long too. Hey, the woman, you know what, let you vote for her. That's it. Then George, the time was over. Everybody said, No, they job we are many men been behind the team for long. We can't do Cummings. Yeah, Cummings, you're not a barman, but hey, you just coming. Oh, Bwaka, you better 49 years old, 39 years old, and Joshua tried 2 times. Hope they voted for Joshua. Yeah. So don't get mad at Liberians because they don't know. And guess what? When the country is poor, corruption is high. People don't understand. It's not just stealing money, it's corruption. When you break the rules, you change the rules, you bribing people, you give them money whenever you feel like when you want something from them. It's all corruption. But we tell people say they corrupt, you think you're telling them that they stole money. No, it's not stealing money alone make you corrupt. It's not. But the corruption in Liberia is hard, and we've been having leadership problem from since 1847. That's true. They all about themselves. President Tobo 27 years and whatsoever. Tobo came in the only good president that came with a blueprint. A blueprint. The man said, okay, Todd Dana. Now I'm in charge. President we are sat down for 12 years as an opposition. 12 years. Ellen Johnson out. Now you're supposed to be in charge. What is the blueprint? What's the job? Then you'll say every day you're giving excuses. You're giving excuses. This person, this. Oh, Ellen Johnson did it 1 year. Ellen Johnson did it other 1 year. You know, thing 1, 2. Amen. Amen, President Weah. The whole government building is sort of running like a football team. By this time, you're supposed to be recruiting. You're supposed to be recruiting. Then not everywhere you will eat, Mr. President. Then not everywhere you will eat. Not every little thing that come your way, you eat it. But the guys then, they're looting the country by imagination. By imagination. They believe, and when you hear Liberian people say, oh yeah, but Aunt Ellen did it too. That the one we eat, Ellen did it too. I thought you told us that you will prosecute her, you will audit her, you will go after the people who misuse the Liberian money. Who misuse? Y'all came up with some $4 billion scam. Oh, people owing Liberia. Where is it today? When we said that thing, I was just fronting, it was just a publicity stunt. You said a lie. You said a lie. President Weah now, he's like, he's the remote, and anyone that controls the remote. Because President Weah is like, he don't think, he don't make his own decision. Everything that President Weah does, somebody must come and clear it. And you know what I like? He got plenty people who can interpret his words. Plenty. The common one, the educated ones, plenty. You got men like Macintosh. Yes, they are all politicians. But you don't think Macintosh got more experience than that other man you just appointed as foreign minister? But they say Macintosh refused it too. Because why they won't work for you when you have already degraded them? You got a lot of people who was willing to help President Weah. Lot. But CDCs are so cruel. That's not just a political party. Then we say, oh yeah, we implore opposition. Who the opposition you implore? Who the opposition you gave job to? Opposition in civil servant, you had no damn right to remove them. Your minister can remove you from that director position, but you cannot fire them. They are civil servant. Under the constitution, that's their right to work. That's their right to work. But you're removing them from civil servant position. But the opposition you appointed were all unity party oppositions who followed Ellie Johnson, who supported you. Mary Bro, CDC. Wesonga, CDC. Sullivan, the one from Vani, from Internal Affairs, CDC. Eugene Nambwe going to CDC. They were all from Unity Party, and these were all Ellen Johnson close confidant. Eh? Samuel 12 work with Ellen Johnson. Eh? Every one of them work with Maggie work with Ellen Johnson. Then you say they get opposition job. Look, opposition not to you do not to appoint oppositions. Let me tell you. You do not to appoint them, but everybody just so embarrassed of this president. President Weah have embarrassed Liberia. Yes. But we're just waiting for this election in Liberia, in America, to be over. When the election is over, President Weah, you try anything in Liberia, the people will get in the street. The demonstration will be in America. Yeah. The demonstration will be in America. We will do it to every state. This time we will be in there, and we're not going to tell people say you come to Washington D.C. No. We will deliver it to the governors. We will deliver it to the governors or to the senator's office. Yep. Why? You want to suppress the little vote that the people have. The little vote. The little power they got in the Constitution. You try to take it from them. You try to take it. But I will continue to say this. Deviated Brown. I don't want to know your other name. I will call the family name. Martin Brown's sister. The safety and the blood of Liberian people resting right in your hand is enough for you to bust it. The safety of Liberia and Liberians are sitting right in your palm. If you don't take time how to close it, you will kill them. And it will remain a curse on your name, your family, your children to come. It's not a swear. It's something that I'm telling you. It's something that will tell you. You do not work for President Weah. You work for the Liberian people. President Weah cheating, they depend on Deviated Brown. All the people who said, oh, look at the first thing to show. Look, let me tell you something. If you think like a security, you will know that people want to cheat. The first thing you know that when a man wants to cheat, he will start telling you things that he will do. He said, oh, so right after the election, you're going to court. Eh? How do you know we're going to court? Oh, you will go to court. The next day, you're going to court. Oh, yeah. We will reach that you're crying for cheating. Yes. We're crying for cheating because we see it. We see the smoke. You are the judge, the jury, the executioner, everything. You run the government. We don't run the government. Opposition do not run the government. Opposition do not make appointment. Opposition don't pay nobody. Opposition pay taxes too. Eh? You in charge of the government. Then you still complain that opposition undermine you. Yeah? You're crying whole day. Using the country money to run campaign. We all know. It's not hearing. Look at the disgrace about the children you're all trying to convince to join you. Yes, they ate your money. Although I'm against it, they shouldn't have done it. Because that means you know different from CDC that usually go around, eat people money, go undercover and stay vote against them. To them, it's a news. No. They have integrity problem. They've been stealing for long. Eh? Noah Gibson then shouldn't have done it. If that me, they will be punished. They will be punished. Let them go to CDC. Okay, now let me go to the Nima County elections. Member of ANC. Look, I will tell you, I like the ANC party. ANC party got some good people. Even some of the good people are very arrogant because they are so educated and they are successful people, not even so educated, but they think they are successful in America, so they are arrogant. They don't understand it. I see people going on Facebook saying that, oh, you see, you supported Darius Dillon the last time. Now you see what Darius Dillon did to you in Nima County. Oh. So Liberty Party won the convention so that Darius Dillon is supposed to go against his party. We all saw the rules in the document. We all saw it. They divided some counties. Some counties went to other parties based on your strength in that county. Based on your strength. But Nima County, tie one way on Nima County, from Nima County or ANC guy, either from Liberty Party. From Liberty Party. And who is Ide Gonglo? Ide Gonglo, former superintendent, Tiawa Gonglo's sister. She contested before and she lost against Priest Johnson. The people of Nima County love her. When I say the people vote on a sentiment, that's it. But when you go into a convention, convention is all about negotiation, requiring, asking people to vote for you. I sure everybody went into that convention with the same amount of delegates. I don't think ANC carries 6 delegates. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let somebody from ANC tell me. I don't think that 6 delegates went there. So the people from Nima County, the ANC people, believe that Edith got a bigger shot or good shot than Ta. It's not about resume. It's not about how you feel. It's about how the people feel and think. So they always never right. They are not right all the time. Eh? They're not right all the time. That the thing with Democrat and democratic process. Eh? They're not right all the time. But when the people vote, they vote. When the people vote, they vote. That's it. In America, what happened with George Bush? When George Bush won the election here, majority of the people voted for George Bush for this in the second time. In the second time, they voted for George. The BBC paper came out, they say 52% of the Americans are stupid people. That's what they said. So, either won. The people from either in the street demonstrating, other people pace off. They start. That's the beauty of democracy. That's the beauty. You find things like this will happen. I expect the chairman of the CPP to come out and say something, acknowledge it and tell the people from ANC to stop talking. Another woman say, oh, I resign from Unity Party and I'm leaving the CPP. My question to you people who live in the CPP, who live in the party, are you going to vote for George Weah? Are you going to vote for George Weah? Are you going to join CDC? Because if you leave CPP and do not participate, if you're in America and living there, fine. You're not a voter. You're not a voter. But if you're in ANC or Unity Party or the other party and you're not happy and you say you're going to leave and leave the other party and you're in Liberia, my question here to you, you leave in this party, are you going to join CDC? Why wasting your time to cause George Weah to talk about George Weah whole day when you know you're going to leave to go back? Now if you leave, we all going to be in the same boat. We all going to be in the same boat. We're going to be in the same boat. Or you just want to remain as what? An independent, then vote for Darius Dillon, then you must vote for all the CPP candidates. As an independent, that means you hold no loyalty to a party. That's what you need to say. I'm not part of the CPP. I am an independent voter. But are you going to vote for George Weah? That's your right. Act like Mike Jabate. Now, people in the ANC, some people say ANC should leave now. If ANC don't leave now, there will be a problem. Why are you predicting the future? Why are you people predicting the future? What's going to happen? Why are you predicting the future? See the ANC going to carry the same amount of delegates. The same amount of delegates. You think if Cummings goes to the convention with a delegate, you think commies can lose? No. I can put my neck on the chopping board. That's with the 4 candidates. With the 4 candidates, unless they come up with new candidates. Yes. Unless they come up with new face. But I can tell anybody 2023, if they have a convention and they should vote ANC whosoever with their 4 candidates, commies cannot lose. Commies will not lose. Commies will not lose. Not everybody from Bena Europe Party will vote for Bwaka. Not no matter what. No matter what. Unless, don't be surprised if I get another candidate from from Liberty Party. From Liberty Party. Or they might come with a new face from Unity Party and Bwaka will not be in the race. Then it could be a problem too. Don't predict the future. Just work. Let the Liberian people see you. Concentrate on 2020. 2020 elections will tell the Liberian people if Cummings is a good guy. Although he's not forcing them to vote. Some people say, oh, ANC that a mark machine. ANC is the mark machine for CPP. That's not truth. That's not truth. Yes, Cummings got money. If anybody in CDC have money like Cummings and challenge Cummings, it will be hell for Cummings too. Because I how I brought operate. Just stop the nonsense. If 1 or 2 person got money like Cummings within the ANC and the in Liberia, they can challenge Cummings. But Cummings is the only man in ANC that got money. Who gonna contest against him? Who will contest? If anybody contests against him, it's just a matter of pretending. It's a matter of pretending. It won't be genuine. Yeah. Liberia, the men I got enough money, carry the only place I know people don't have it can win is the Senate. But for a presidential candidate, you that got the money, you the founder, the organizer, or whatsoever, you are the one go, unless you say you don't want it. But the man with the long cash always the standard bearer. Yeah. Oh, let Cummings leave now, because if you don't leave now, tomorrow, if you leave now, me I stay with the CDC, I stay with CPP. Why we got there in the first place? The leader of ANC took us there. There is nothing I have seen so far that will make ANC to say, yes, you guys have crossed the line. You guys have crossed the line. No, I see nothing. You're causing problem for ANC. I know you're pretending as if you are the best people who will be okay for Liberia. That you're my own people. People surrounding Judge Alex are ill advising him. I don't know if they're advising him. He's a 64, 65-year-old man. He make his own decision. He work in a reputable place. We know his record. But when people go there, when it comes to Liberia, President Mr. Cummings have not connected with the Liberian people. Have not connected with the Liberian people. Do you know what's going to happen when ANC get out of the CPP? It will be a disaster. And don't you know that Liberians are very easy to be convinced that they can come up and say, you know what, because Alex want to be president, he was so jealous. No, if he cannot be president, nobody should be. So that's why they get away from. That's a good campaign strategy, I'm telling you. That's a good campaign strategy. Say, listen, we cannot do this. We can't do this because he want to be president, and by all means, that's why he left the CPP. ANC still got a big chance. Some of you guys are saying that, oh, Darius Dillon, he won't be president, he won't do this. Yeah, Darius Dillon has the right. If he want to be president, it's up to him. It's not against the law. Or you afraid of Darius Dillon? I know some people not like it. I got a lot of people there who at least respect me. I respect them. I know some people not like it. But let us call spade or spade. Let us call spade or spade. We want for CPP to win all the seats in 2020. But if you think you're going to undermine the process, that's your business. That's your business. That is your business. If you want to undermine the process and stay crying, Ty Wongbe still get a very good future in Nima County. Ty Wongbe can run against Prince Johnson. That seat will be open 2023. So when he support and our leader now and either win, it will be a blow to Prince Johnson. It will be a blow to Prince Johnson. It will be a blow. So maybe that's your time. Maybe that's a reason why you lost that election, that primary. There's a reason. Let me give you the example. Joe Biden. Joe Biden was not jealous. He was not envious. He was not pissed off because Hillary was contesting. Joe Biden has the right as vice president to get in the race. But he refused to get in the race. He backed off. He never knew that Hillary was going to lose the elections. But guess what? If Hillary was going to win that elections, by this time Joe Biden is not a standard bearer for Democratic Party. Hillary will still be going for the second time. But what happened? Because he lost the election, today Joe Biden is the standard bearer for the Democratic Party. You see that? He relaxed. He was not. So you cannot be so adamant, pissed off and whatsoever, that if it's not me, it shouldn't be nobody and whatsoever. Look, that's the people in Liberia. They are all the people who behind our ball. So what happened with the ANC delegates? They tore their basket away. They forced them not to vote. They bribed them not to vote. What happened to the delegates? You see the same people talking? You in Monrovia, you cannot take delegates from Monrovia to Nima County. The delegates that you're supposed to send there will come from Nima County. That's it. The delegates, you cannot take delegate from Monrovia to send to Nima County. No. The delegates got to be right in Nima County because they are the ones going to vote for the candidates. So the people agree. The people in hiding. I know time when we spend money. So people look at it, they were fair enough. They were fair enough. So Dara Zalon got nothing to do about it for you to go and start talking. We want to win. It don't matter who's the president or who won. We want to win to make the difference for the Liberian people. So Tai Wongbe, if you don't support that woman, your political future in Nima County is blank. I will tell you today. I will tell you, I'm not from Nima County, but I want you to know. I want you to know that. I want you to know that if anybody in CDC in ANC trying to convince you that, oh, don't worry, and this and that will go on our own way against Prince Johnson, no. And guess what's going to happen? If ANC leave now, what are they going to do? Put another coalition together? It will be late. Suppose you put a coalition together and you still find the same thing, and you still find the same problem. What will you do? You will leave again? You don't know that CDC wants you to leave? CDC wants you to break away? CDC themselves is on the verge of breaking away from themselves. So tell me, if you leave now, you think you can win election on your own? Oh, thinking that you might be in the second round? No. It will be hard. It will be hard. Look, Liberian people, don't let them turn against you. Don't let them turn against you. ANC is hot right now. Sedition will call me. Let me tell you the phone. Sedition are saying that why ANC had to go join with the guys. ANC was supposed to stand by themselves. Then by the time some sedition joining them, listen, you never trust sedition. They're telling you to convince you to leave. Don't let them lie to you. Say, oh, you're not supposed to join. If CDC can take Tyler, corruption King Kong, if CDC can accept Funati Kofa. If CDC can accept all the crooks, what wrong with Unity Party and ANC conniving to come together? What wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. The corrupt people that are within the Unity Party, they're not there. They're not there. Some of them stay there, but the mean boss there, they're not there. So why I want to go? Because see the food y'all. The food y'all, my nephew, oh money and uncle money city ANC not supposed to join with the guys there. ANC got integrity. I say, come on, kid. Come on, kid. Politics is not religion. It's not religion. You can stay with your party, with your church. It's like you come to visit a church. When you come there and visit a church, they say, oh, who's the first time visitor? You put your hands up. You say, oh, my name is John Brown, and I'm coming from this place and that place. The pastor will say, oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. But whenever you're in the area, feel free to visit us. You will never hear the pastor telling you, oh, come and join us. And the man coming from California, the man coming from this other church, your pastor will never tell you come and join us. But in a political party, you can tell the man to come and join you, whether he in another party. You can say that. You can say that. People who leave a party certain times and switch and explain maybe the ideology changes and whatsoever, we understand. But people win on this party, they go to the next party, they want to win. They go to the next party, they want to win. These are the political prostitutes. You can be in a party, you want to leave. Like you see Mike Jabate. Mike Jabate was a sedition. Nobody forced Mike Jabate to leave CDC to start cursing George Weah. Nobody forced him. Nobody forced Jabate to curse George Weah. He cursed George Weah, cursed George Weah, cursed George Weah. What Jabate wanted for people to be feeding him, but he wanted good money, like 5,000, 2,000, 1,000. That's what he wanted. But by Jabate, for the first time, they gave him $8,000. That alone changed his mind. He in Liberia. Mike Jabate never travel. Mike Jabate never had the opportunity to travel. I'm telling you. If you tell Jabate now and say, okay, we'll bring you to America, and this is the opportunity. By the time you come, you start working here, doing this, Mike Jabate will come. But the man know he's not coming. So he got to eat his own. He said, you know what? I'm not going to run for office too, but at least I want to eat my own. And you see, he's not running for office. The man not running for office. So what he going to waste his time for? So they gave him the opportunity to campaign for them, and that's it. Mike Jabate took anybody with him? No. Mike Jabate took anybody with him? No. What we did, we just know Mike Jabate to be a traitor. We just know Mike Jabate to be somebody who has no integrity. So nobody's stopping him from going back to CDC. That's his right. That's his right. But now he going back to CDC, the same thing he was criticizing on, he's saying it now. He insulting opposition the same way he insulted George Weah. But nobody should curse him. When selling, God helping, he came to America, he joined the army. So that means he's suffering from, actually yes, he's suffering from PTSD. He fought war, he killed whatsoever, all that thing playing on his mind. He used to be on my show during the elections. He caused George Weah. He fought against the war. He talked against the war crime code. The girl he married, that Prince Johnson's daughter, Prince Johnson's biological daughter. After he married the girl, he stopped with the war crime code. That's why people, I never trusted him. One time I said it. I said, all the seditions who left CDC so early, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Today, you see Randy Dapo. He caused George Weah. How George Weah is not competent and whatsoever. But today, Randy Dapo is on salary. Yaya Sheriff is on salary. Michael Gilman is on salary. Prince Sheriff is on salary. And Roosevelt Dan is on salary. That lady with a wild mouth in Europe on salary. And what the board needs a Class D on salary. The other day somebody ate money in vest. Yes. Through who? Summit 12. How much is the money? How much is the money? $200. And it don't come constantly. Sometimes, okay, right now it will come because election coming. They want them to be saying things to praise the government out of the country because people look at it. But every day they talk us on Facebook. We ain't got nothing to do with on Facebook. We ain't got nothing to do. Whole day we on Facebook and we're doing this, we're doing that, we're on Facebook. Whole day we ain't got nothing to do. But they themselves on Facebook. And President Weah is not talking. Why other countries doing things, our president making music? Why other countries doing things? The president is busy. Our president making music. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh waga waga. Oh waga 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 waga. I know what the fuck he was saying there. I'm the light. I'm the heritage. What's that? What's that? We got musician now. That musician we hire. Not even to say anything. Right in the eyes of the president, raping going all over the country. If the people are not going to pressurize them, nobody going to be arrested in Liberia. The police director going after politicians, going after protesters, instead of going after rapists. Instead of going after rapists. This boy to Redemption Hospital. They never arrested him. His news were all over the place. Slept with his daughter. They got people in Liberia killing 9 years old. Baby, 7 months old baby girls splitting between the legs. Our president is supposed to be personal when it comes to this thing. This is not about just gender ministry alone. Look at, you listen to the president interview with his own LBS director, you get sick. I send my protege to go collect petition. Protege that somebody that you training to be president. To be president. Come up with a zero tolerance. If anybody call themselves man, if anybody that we arrest for raping, where we will put you when we take, after they have found you guilty, when we taking you to jail, we will patrol the area that you're coming from, or we'll patrol Monrovia with you and let everybody see you before we take you straight to a prison where your whole life is hard labor and you need to start registering sex offenders. But because most of the guys in government, they sleep with underage. They sleep with underage girls for $20, $25. Yes, some of them get a lay house and whatsoever. Okay, fine. If they get 180, you rent a place. I don't care. But you're sleeping with 14 years old who don't even know the left from the right, who still get sane, especially train Liberia, man. I'm not trying to be graphic here, but that is shameful. That is shameful on the part of President Weah. Oh, well, I told them to go and come back, and you're talking about DNA machine. We're thinking that this president, the time President Weah taking his church to go after Henry Costa, to go after other people, he should have taken that time to be talking to Liberian people, not to force with them. Not to force with them. Not to force with them. That is the president. Just every day there's something. Every day, you know, I feel sorry for seditious who's spending. Jihad George, look, Jihad George Weah will be there for 12 years. You will spend 12 years defending George Weah. 12 years. You're the one who gave George Weah on. Nobody will give George Weah on. You're the one who gave George Weah on. Your best friend is your enemies. Your best friend Your enemy, Joey, enemies is right in his nose, not us. Right in his face. Your best friend, your worst enemy could be your best friend, and your best friend, your worst enemy. Somewhere eat and drink with you. You think that everybody happy with George Weah, bro? The silent majority with disgrace, CDC. You will never, you will ever remember. You will ever remember. Say yes, Liberians are serious people. Liberians are serious people. Yo, Liberians are serious people. Serious people. They're not joking. They're not joking. Now, what is his name? Thomas Fowler. Thomas Fowler will never use his money to run campaign. Thomas Fowler will never ever use his money to run campaign. So the money that George we are giving them, that is what he using, and he keeping some for himself. The man are Kissy man. You think Kissy man can spend? I beg you, man. And you see the VP? Kissy man can spend. Kissy man cannot spend easily. Kissy man will never spend his money. Let me tell you the real truth. They must be sitting there and say Kissy man will spend. Kissy man spend what? Spend what? That what pays Akara's grave, because Akara's grave wanted that thing there, that money, so you contest against Darius Dillon. But how can you contest against the light? How can you contest against a man who the people of Monrovia, Montserrat County love? Why? Tell me. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. Darius Dillon have opened the eyes of the people in Montserrat County, and even the Liberian people who are not even in Montserrat County. Yeah. The people who are not even in Montserrat County, George, we are opening Darius Dillon open their eyes. Darius Dillon open their eyes. He opened their eyes. So we must, even if we get nobody, Darius Dillon must be there. Darius Dillon must win. If you show this election is about George Weah. It's about George Weah. They are still begging President Weah not to put his picture on the billboard of any one of their candidates. And you know, say, okay, Darius Dillon, you saw Darius Dillon today in Topo Village. In Topo Village, he was there today. See people, see the old man there all on the ground. The man is blessed that the opportunity that George we are missing. When they see the man cry, when they carry cry, they say, "Oh, you all see the cry." When they see Darius Dillon crowd, then they say, "Yeah, Bill, I crack and carry it." Whole day. And let me tell you something, Jabate and Wayne Sally. You see, God will not bless you. There's nothing you can do to Darius Dillon. Darius Dillon will not answer you. We still will pray for you and forgive you. Yeah. But I forgave you. But remain with your party. It's good. It's competition is good. But your information, the people you're trying to convince, they are already sedition. They're not going to vote against and Darius. They will not vote against CDC. They are already what? Sedition. Yeah. Okay. Another girl, that one of the people who are saying they come and pretend as if, they call her Jokanti. She just posted CPP, they tell something about CPP people now. Your chairman coming said he would not accept the Nima County results. Who posted it? Or Sedition posted this thing here. That coming said he will not accept it. And you know that lie. And they got some members who will not even read this thing completely and look at it and start publishing too. This is where I say our political leaders must be swift. When the political leaders in Liberia, if they're too hard on Joshua, I tell you, Joshua will not contest this election. But because of your weakness, that is why Liberians are saying, well, I'd rather. But let me give you the strategy for CDC. CDC will continue to post things that will look like it coming from the same opposition bloc. You ain't get sense, my people. How can somebody come up and say, I'm resigning from CPP? Why you resign from CPP, do I? You can say I'm resigning from, I'll suspend my membership from CPP, but I'm not going to CDC. Maybe you got a reason. Or I'm resigning for well, I let comments, but I will vote for Joshua. You lie. You are on sedition. You are on sedition. All these people are seditions. That all they good at. They're confusing you in America. All the nonsense here. Nobody see it in Liberia. Not everybody got Facebook. Only the few that are using Facebook. 5% of Liberians that the people like still on Facebook. This girl will never put a video. She will not put her pictures. Because she got her little minutes, she will take the picture and send it and write. It's cheaper when you post instead of going live. She never went live, Jokanti. She was one of those that were on my team that they came to me. First time we met at the stadium. And I got on them. We were on it for long. We argued with Kalakba and Benedict, Ebenezer. What they did, they came to look for me. I knew they thought they could just trick me. You got to show yourself to me. I'm not going to show myself to you like I get $1 million to waste. And at the end of the day, what happened? They found a way. The only thing they got from all of me, they come to Extreme Restaurant. I say, you eat. They eat food that they never eaten their whole life. Maybe they're eating it now. But I tell you, eat. I drop them off. I give them small eating. I waiting for the proposal. They called me and said, oh, but what your brother doing? This and that. I said, don't worry. I told my brother, I said, don't worry. I will deal with them. When they got ready, they left. When they got ready, they left. The only thing they had to tell me is, oh, yeah, you don't want to eat your brother money. I said, thank God. I eat my brother money. You stole your brother money. You stole all your money. I said, thank God. That's CDC. They know how to curse. They know how to lie on you. Now when you fall for it, that's what they want. That is what CDC looking for. But you guys don't understand it. ANC, I beg you for God's sake. If they see people will spoil, it shouldn't be about you. It's not about you. You're set on Facebook, so everybody posts, you follow it. All these things are lie. Some of y'all were not in Liberia 1987 when all Liberians were trying to put one candidate together. We saw what NPP did because they had the money. NPP went in that place there, they started supporting Loop. They supported Loop. Loop went into the first round. You know, Bako Mafia party, poop, drop. After they supported Loop, they look at it for long, they jump behind Clayton Waters, another party. Loop drop. They went behind Clayton Waters, Bako Mafia got all the place, said, no, I'm not doing it. Who is Bako and Clayton Waters? Clayton Waters, he ain't nothing for him to come win us. Tipote left. All the guys went on their own. We had 13 political parties. Charles Taylor was happy. Charles Taylor was happy. I will tell you, the people voted out of fear in Liberia that time. They voted out of fear. It was not cheating, but out of fear is sometimes you can say yes, the people were intimidated. In a sense, indirectly, because people say, if we don't vote for Charles Taylor will go back in the bush. That's how some people took it. If we don't vote for Charles Taylor will go back in the bush. So I will just vote for Charles Taylor because I don't want no war. most people voted for Charles Taylor. Charles Taylor had the highest amount of votes, 75%, and only 90 some odd percent was counted. Yes. Okay, Charles Taylor won. He made a mistake. He want to replay that tape, but he late. That is what God do to people. Charles Taylor took number 7. When he had number 7, people start interpreting from the Bible. Nebuchadnezzar, the guy who took over from Babylon. When he took over, what happened? He started treating his people bad. God sent him in the bush. He was there, I know, for about 7 years or something. More than that, more than, I know, 700 years or something they said. I don't know that story, I won't lie to you. But God punished him. Today, what happened with Charles Taylor? God punished Charles Taylor. That number 7 he took that for nothing because they broke it down. They broke it down. Joshua had the opportunity. Oh yeah, and Nelson and what he said, Mother Douglas say, and Josh, the next president will come from the east, southeast. Then I lie. Then I Joshua, though was the only president that came from the southeast at the time, because Tottenham had already passed. But the crown people today saying that Doe was never 100% crown. He's an avoidant crown. They say, oh yeah, that Doe, that president, we are they were talking about. Now, when the people of Israel decided, when they were looking for a leader, when God sent Samuel, the people of Israel said they wanted Saul. Saul was a shy guy. Joshua a shy guy. Saul was the kind of person who don't know, but people love him. The people told God, God don't push us around. God will never tell you that you must worship him. No. God gave us our mind. God gave us our senses to do things. You understand? To do what is right. So God don't just tell you, say, oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got no. God don't force us. God don't force us nowhere. Yeah. God don't force us to do anything. So God said Saul was not his choice. Those days the boys will speak. He sent Samuel and he anointed Saul. When God got ready, he said, go to the house of Jesse and go there and anoint the king, the new king. He went there, he saw all the boys. He said, no, that's not him. He asked the man, you get another son? He said, oh, he owned a farm, manning the sheep. He said, but don't worry about him, he's small. He said, no. God said, yes. The anointed one, David. When David carried food, I just cut the story short. David carried food for his brothers, and this day they met Goliath, who were there bullying, threatening the Israelites from the Philistines. Philistines, what they call the Palestine today. And all of them hiding. And David said, when another man running from, he said, my man, that man, I told, he said, I can bring that dude down with one strike. He said, my Lord will protect me. He put a challenge in. God guided him and he killed David. When he killed David, the news were all, Goliath. I'm sorry. David killed Goliath. The news were all over the place. Oh, David killed Goliath. Saul got pissed off. Saul refused. Even the man who anointed Saul refused to listen to Samuel again. All the wicked thing he was doing. The pastor who preached at the inaugural service, who told Joshua, don't let the people down, they need it now. Joshua, don't listen to pastor anymore. All the pastors now, they honor Joshua feet. You know what I'm saying? Saul was so obsessed with David. He could not speak to David. Joshua is so obsessed with Darius Dillon. He never took his telephone to congratulate Darius Dillon on the victory. Say, Darius Dillon, congratulations. I know you won. I pray that we'll work together for the betterment of our people. That's what leaders do. He never. Instead, he decided, he went around. Everybody said, oh, Joshua, we are going to take the lead. Joshua, we are going to take responsibility. He never took responsibility. He still cannot stand Darius Dillon. Why Darius Dillon should break his record? That is the one they call jealousy. That is what they call jealousy. Who is Darius Dillon that I saw recently that Liberian people going? Darius Dillon won 17 districts. Joshua won 8 districts out of 17 districts. Darius Dillon got over 40,000 votes more than Joshua against Rabbi Salif. So all that thing pinning Joshua. Joshua still can't stand it. He's still obsessed. I will spend $5 million, $4 to $5 million just to remove him. Why you want to remove him? For no reason. For no reason. Let's say you remove Darius Dillon and you lose all the other counties. That's what he wants. Opposition still going to take over. Saul was obsessed with David until he committed suicide. Yeah. President Weah is obsessed with President Weah, and seditions are obsessed with Darius Dillon. More than even they do for commies. Yeah. The next president of Liberia is right within the CPP. If you people want to leave, so be it. So be it. But the leader of the CPP and the chairman of CPP must come out and say things. Don't just sit there. Say something. Say something. We need to support each other. It's not about who there, how long you been there, but how well. Are you a winning candidate? Eh? You all carry the same amount of delegates. So how come the other delegates, your own delegate, never voted for you? Because they were fair enough and they were sincere enough and say, listen, Ta just a labor. We got Edith here. But don't you think they have just cleared the road for him? Because after that, who else will be able to come out in Nima County to contest? Who will come in Nima County to contest? You got to show. There will be nobody coming within other political parties will try to contest easily. Oh, you're sitting there, see people will betray ANC. No, that's not the point. You decide, I will join. We all agree. Our political leader agree and went there. He said, oh yes, it's good. Yes, it's good. He answered question. If you leave, we will stay. I will stay support commies. But if ANC leave, that means I am betrayed too. That means commies betray me. Yeah. Seriously. If you think you will leave, look, we're not looking for the work of my people. There are some people in the ANC or in the CPP who want to be the next Maggie, who think that when they take over, I got this job. Oh, I close to commies. Oh, I will see commies. Oh, Mr. Commis will call me for dinner. Oh, I will be this. The only thing I want, let the place be clean. Let the place be nice. I can go there and do my business. Yes. So we got people there who think that they are wholly and solely relying on, they love Mr. Cummings so much that even when you say Mr. Cummings is a short man, they vest and they know he's short man. When you tell them, say Mr. Cummings still cannot connect with majority of Liberian people, they vest. And that's truth. The people like Cummings, but people are finding it difficult in connecting with Mr. Cummings. Politics, you got to do everything and be down, make the people laugh, make the people to understand. Then we say, oh yeah, I want a man looking. Listen, politics is not your resume. It's not what you put on the paper to say, I got BSc, I got masters, I did this one. Liberian people ain't get time for that one then. Liberian people want to say, hey, what's up, boy? Pop, pop, pop. Hey, what's up, Peking? How's everything? Hey, my boy, you dance with them, you knock their hand, you walk with them. That's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. Darius Dillon have connected with the people. But, my point, let me tell you this. All the Darius Dillon supporters, people who on Facebook every day, oh, Darius Dillon will win, Darius Dillon that. Yes, Darius Dillon will win. But it's not an easy thing. Darius Dillon need money to move around. If you think you're waiting for CPP, the four parties to support Darius Dillon, they will support Darius Dillon with a vote. The party, how much money people got? They say each party will be 10,000. The people who running, they gotta look for their own money. The people who running in the counties, they gotta look for their own money. The only support that you're going to get from the political party, whatever the party give you, fine. But the only support you're going to get is to vote. To vote. If you lucky they give you money, fine. We need to help Dillon. We need to help Dillon. Give me a thumbs up, and I want to know how many people you have contributed to Darius Dillon 2020 elections. Give me a thumbs up, or just make a comment on this thing here and say, yes, I gave him $10 yesterday. I want you to volunteer and give Darius Dillon a 6-pack. 6-pack is $10. Or do something. Thank you. I can see that. Who here? I'm not forcing people. But let's say this for God's sake. Our responsibility is to support good people in Liberia. Don't give up on Liberia. Do not give up on Liberia. Don't give up. We know Liberians mess up a lot. They mess up a lot. And you know, please, if you won't give your 1 cent, it can be $5, it can be $10. Support Darius Dillon. Support Darius Dillon with your cash. Because if CDC start to go into the 17 counties and your candidate is not going there, the message will remain to where CDC leave it. Because when they take this money, they're going to stay. You see people jumping from place to place for money business. It's not an easy thing. To be an opposition in Africa is hard. Yeah. So please, let's do the best thing possible. We must support every candidate. The 15 candidates, we should support them. Please, let us support them to victory. When we change that Senate, President Weah will do his job. President Weah will not just throw bills and the representative pass it. When they come to the House, yes, then you all know what to do. When it comes to the Senate will block it. You understand? So please, let's support Darius Dillon, my people. Let's support Darius Dillon. The Cash App is right there. You can use the Cash App, and Maya Yato number is there. You can use it, but I'm just appealing to you. Let us support them. And another thing, I want to applaud those who are advocating for rape in Liberia, who raising money, doing all, having awareness. But let me say this today. Everybody has different way of doing things. I am 100%, over 100% against rape. Against rape. Even your married woman, even the woman you married to, you cannot force her to have sex if she don't. You cannot rape your wife. You cannot push her around. You know what I'm saying? You cannot. But if the government of Liberia do not put their foot down, all that talking, all that marching, the demonstration, the whatsoever, rape will continue in Liberia. No matter how many laws they can pass in that country. Seriously. President Weah need to speak out. Well, guys, before I leave, I got one more thing to say about the candidates in Montserrat County. I told you yesterday that there's a negotiation going on from NPP. I'm not going to hide it. They want for Alva Toba to run on NPP tickets. But Alva Toba should understand this race is not about winning, because you're not going to win anyway. It never belongs to God, but you're not going to win. Liberians do not look at it that way. One, you ran in Nima. You went in, but you ran in and River says you lost. Okay, you say you're not from River says. Okay, good. To be relevant, and I want my sister Cecilia Cotto, I call Cecilia Kuhn, to understand this. Attacking Darius Dillon will not help your candidate. No. Alva is still afraid to attack President Weah. He said, I will stick on the issue. No. Do you know why we're going to attack President Weah? You gave President Weah to the Liberian people. You deliver President Weah to the Liberian people. You raise money for them. It's not just to say the government is not corrupt. The leadership is corrupt. We are the government. We voted for them. We agree. The problem in Liberia is not government, it's the governance. And you gave us George Weah. And if you say the government is corrupt, then I don't know what you're talking about. The governance, the government, and then the government, the leadership, they are corrupt. Come up and say that President Weah is corrupt. Oh, I will not say. They asked the question about President Weah houses. Well, to be fair, when you ask me, I'll tell you it was wrong, but I don't know if he had money or what he told. No. Don't sugarcoat. Do not sugarcoat. Don't sugarcoat. So, Ava, let the people know your stand. If you go to NPP, I will advise you when you ask me right now. You could pave the way to 2023 by making your voice heard. And you divide. Look, you work for them to divide them in a sense. But look, if even he goes independent, Alva Toba will not take one piece of vote from Darius Dillon. The only, let me tell you, Liberia is so corrupt. Member of COP, every one of them that are qualified to vote will vote for Darius Dillon. Will vote for Darius Dillon. Every one of them are qualified. Members in the 4 political parties who are qualified and ready to vote will vote for Darius Dillon. Will vote for Darius Dillon. DJ Blue, he's not taking vote from Darius Dillon. Alva not taking vote from Darius Dillon. They're taking the rest. But we'll have maybe 5% of opposition who are greedy, who will sell their soul for money. DJ Blue will sell. I'm still telling you that DJ Blue will not remain in the race. Yeah. He will not contest. He looking for some $50,000 to get out. And the boy from Labor Ministry, maybe they might promise him some ministerial position. So all these things are going on. The money in Liberia, they show you eat it. When they bring it to you, eat it. Don't go and connive. Don't sit with them and negotiate. By you coming up on Facebook and say I resign from COP or CPP, they have already left a mark. The damage have done. What time you going to go back and renew it? When the man come to lecture with you and talking and coming with a farm and toilet, it's up to him. So that's it right there. Alva Toba, I wish you the best of luck. You're a qualified guy. He's qualified. He can run for president in Liberia. I can tell you that. He can run for president. I'm not questioning his integrity. I'm not questioning his ability. But he can run for president, and he's right to run for president. But at this time, you're going against Darius Dillon. Nope. You're not standing a chance. You're not standing a chance. The real truth is that you are not standing a chance. Yep. You got what the guy needs. They got about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 candidates in the race. So Darius Dillon got one sitting in. Darius Dillon got what the thing said. One group of people, no matter what, they will vote for him. His party, CPP. So please, you let's support Darius Dillon here. Most I know some people say, but why we can support? Yes, if you member of a county, like if you're from Nima County and you are in the opposition, you need to send your money to Nima County. Send it to Edith. And what the thing you need to do? What the please say? Sponsor a polling center. To sponsor a polling center in Liberia will cost you $300. That means you are responsible to pay and to feed everybody who working there, and they will not even close their eyes. Okay, Darius, as I said, Darius was in Tupo village today, and people were all over the place, man. They were all over the place. So don't forget, go to YouTube and watch it. Thank you very much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Yep, that's it, James. They suspended Liberia membership. I said it when we started. Liberia membership was suspended from AU for not paying $1.6 million. Small money. But Joshua then sitting at the main thing he's supposed to do. When you talk, they say, oh, you're trying to politicize the thing here. Joshua will succeed. Yes, Joshua will succeed. He's stealing. He's succeeding. You never said Joshua will succeed his leadership or whatsoever. It's all about Joshua. It's all about Joshua. Yeah. Okay, I want to say thanks to you guys. And Aliu, 12 years will be next. Well, let me read a good for him, because 12 years will be next government. We agree. It's still not changing nothing. Opposition prepare for that. But because of the stupidity of this government, that is why we are talking. Because this government is so naive and irresponsible, arrogant, ignorant. That is why we are campaigning and accusing them of a lot of stuff. It's not even accusation, it's truth. Because President we are saying, you can listen to our making excuse now. You can say nothing tomorrow. When you want to make an excuse, then you will see what will happen. So tell me, opposition was ready. Right after the election, they said, my man, we got to wait for 12 minutes because President Weah is so popular. Okay, guys, I'm off tomorrow, but I got to take care of some business. I'll be burying my friend on Saturday, Shedwin Williams. And you can also tune in if you want to watch the funeral. Just go to Keshen The General. It will be live on there. So I want to say thank you very much. Let us pray for Liberia. Let us do what is right. Let us support Darius Dillon and support all other candidates. If you're from Nima County, Grand Bassa County, any county, and you know that you need someone, that's it. Oh, but before I go, I know you're going to get pissed off on this one again. And there will be a election in District 9. CDC already put somebody in there to contest. Fubi Heron is from the ANC. You get James Ziba from Liberty Party. Some people say, oh, James Ziba ain't do this, James Ziba ain't do that, James Ziba ain't back car, James Ziba ain't bay horse, ain't do this. That's none of your business. His personal money, that's his personal money. But at least James Ziba is telling you what he will do when he becomes a representative. Yeah. He telling you what he will do. Okay. Fubi Heron being a place cleaning gutter, he could win tomorrow and change. But you got to decide as your representative. Your representative is a direct representation between you and the government. Yeah. But if you ask me, Salensa is very consistent. He been consistent. His name is not in anything. He's not been involved in nothing corruption. And if he wanted to be a corrupt man, he had an opportunity just to only support George Weah. Just support George Weah, and that's it. You got your job. And he said it from day one that George Weah will not be a good president. And that was it right there. That was it. George Weah will not be a good president. Yeah. And that's it. 15 years, one political party. Very consistent. I think it is time that the people decide to try him. Yeah. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know if a man is honest. So, he's part of the CPP. He's not from any ruling party. If they go for convention today, I will support James Diban. Yeah. Some people say, oh, why you want to support James Diban? The same footballer, let your way there messing up. Fine. But James Diban stood up for 15 years telling George Weah his problem and never insulted George Weah. Yeah. So if the people petition him, that's his right. That's his right. So thank you guys very much. District 9 is up to you. Your election is in your hands. It's not in my hands. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. So please don't forget and send something for Dara's dinner. Let me give you come together. Zach and Jiba. Zach and Ziba. Yep, this one is going to Liberian people. The Liberians who are struggling day and night. And they're also going to President Weah. Do not get involved in this election. Do not get involved in this election, Mr. President. Do not get involved. Ellen Johnson had the opportunity to cheat you, but she told her son not to contest. Let me leave all this music. Okay, to Liberian people, please, after 133 years, we changed our constitution. We decided to have a democratic nation.
camaraderie. 'Cause love is all we need to make us stand. Let's understand one another and learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Without togetherness, we won't have a peace of mind. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing. It's the one and only home that we have. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing. It's the one and only home that we have. Sweet Liberia, love is all we need to make it stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Love is all we need to make it stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our
hotlbr.com.
This is the time we come together to keep our country safe forever. So open up your hearts, let a true love camaraderie. 'Cause love is all we need to make us stand. Let's understand one another and learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Without togetherness, we won't have a peace of mind. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing.
Special thanks to everyone who's been watching, those of
The
you who
one and only home
share this
that
video.
we
Thank you very much for your time. It's not us alone. You do it just by coming on Facebook. You can be an opposition, you can be a ruling party. It is your right. It is your right to support whoever you want to support. I have no problem with it. If you think I have problem with how well you supporting that person and why you not speaking the truth. You live in America, why you still want to fight like someone who got no sense. You understand? Issue with drug comes.
Love is all
We
we
won a
need to
peaceful election in
make us
Nigeria.
stand.
This is the song by Zach and Jiva. They
Celebrate
sang this song
and
by
have
Rebel
a
State in
peaceful
Liberia in
home.
1985. There was no peaceful election. There was no fair
Love is
election.
all we
Now
need to
history
make
want to
it
repeat itself.
stand.
That is what they're planning right now. They say that Liberians can really get vests and go in the street for some time. What they say? They say Liberians can go in the street for a little time, then they will they would leave. And after 1 week or whatsoever, that they go back home and everything's over. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Maybe they see people sit back and oh no. My question to you: every day you leave CPD, you leave it. Where you going? Where are you going? To CDC? You go sit down, man. You go sit down. You're sitting there. Vision, publishing things every day, and you're taking it for one of that publishing. A friend of what?
It's the one and only hope that we have. Sweet Liberia. Love is all we need to make it stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Love is all we need to make it stand. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Jiba will now dedicate this song to the Liberian people. After a period of 133 years of one-party system, it is the time that the Liberian people will vote and choose their own leader. So let us all celebrate a peaceful election for unity and prosperity. Yeah! Ooh la la!
When you pay your man or your man and your pa boy you good, you will never fall for Tamasala. This guy brought disgrace to our community. He disgraced Cabinet Janet. And the Quran says he should be your brother protector. Who know a bastard Madingo man? Who know a bastard Madingo man? When you pay your man, they don't do that in the right way. All your pa or bastard or useless Madingo man will fall for Tamasala. We can do anything to destroy you if you your pa don't. When you pay your man or your man and your pa boy you good, you will never fall for Tamasala. This guy brought disgrace to our community. He disgraced Cabinet Janet. And the Quran says he should be your brother protector. Who know a bastard Madingo man? When you pay your man or your man and your pa boy you good, you will never fall for Tamasala. This guy brought disgrace to our community. He disgraced Cabinet Janet. And the Quran says he should be your brother protector. Who know a bastard Madingo man? Who know a bastard Madingo man? When you pay your man, they don't do that in the right way. All your pa or bastard or useless Madingo man will fall for Tamasala. We can do anything to destroy you if you your pa don't born you good. That's the way you're gonna vote for Tamasala. Your man, your pa, when he born you good, that means you vote for Tamasala. But
people do to you, you dare to cry. Had enough for one person, oh. It's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I have. Sweet, sweet kiss, I will leave. Not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh. The deer can eat it. Ah, good, I will leave. Our labor, no for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a fish can eat it too. Whether rich or poor, when I pray for long better, it can pray for long life. I'm loyal to living, the better we grow. Today, oh, mirror go jacket from you tomorrow, mama. Hey, you take it from Peter today, oh, Paul go take it from you tomorrow. My power is power, it can make you heavy. Looking like a cookie, no, a way to capsize.
How is everything? Good morning. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you very much, my son. I want to tell Liberian people good morning this morning.
Okay.
For a long time, I not be talking in the radio, in the TV, anywhere.
Yeah.
I just sit it down on my corner.
Just in your left corner.
I just in my left corner, I sit it down.
Okay. I know mommy never can in small, but I want to talk to you for that thing what you told that you can play checkers. You can really play checkers.
Of course.
You can play checkers?
I can be you in Checo, I can be you in Lulu. Because it's my office now.
Oh my, looking there, sometimes when the papa used to come from where you used to try small checkers.
Yeah, we can play Checo here, but I can play Checo sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the first thing I want you to do for me, Oma, and for all, now we get plenty of people in America, all over the world, they're looking at you now, they're listening to you.
Wow.
Tell all about yourself small. We just say, yeah, let's do. Some kind of funny thing happened at the field when Jion came here. When I asked Jion, I say, your pa from Tucson, he said, yeah. Where your mom from? Then he was some kind of way, then I know he said, Jackson, then I said, they eat the same dish, he said, man, that kind of question, that hard question. So tell us small about yourself. Where are you? Yeah, Nancy B. Do. What part of Grand Nigeria you coming from? Just a small thing about yourself.
Well, thank you. I'm from Johnson. My husband from Tucson.
Okay. So what kind of family you belong to? I know you married a doe, but you come from some kind of family. What kind of family?
Oh, my family name Gankong. They call it Gankong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you Nesse Gankong doe?
No, Nesse Bon doe.
Bon
It's
doe.
my father's name, Bon.
Oh, okay, that they be there.
Yeah.
Nesse be doe.
Yes.
So normal, regularly you are Nesse Bon.
Yeah.
But when you married doe now, you begin Nesse Bon doe.
Yeah.
A lot of people know what new they used to say Nesse be doe, Nesse be doe.
Oh, no, that's my father's name.
The other question I can ask you, and I know you can remember, you stay strong, you're not too old. And I know you will think, where Baba, you will find small answer for all. They may what you call Samuel do yeah. How you got to know him? How you came to know him before you can even be going work? Tell that story 1 year is more.
Wow. Well, my late husband Samuel Kayando, he met me, I met him in the Barry. BDC. In BDC, 1971. Yeah.
You married in the BTC Barry. You were living with somebody in the Barry, you? Or what do you want? Where you
No, when coming from the interior, my sister sent for me. I went to visit her. He met me there.
Okay. Now know that your sister call you and you go see your own love.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
I
didn't think so at the
see. So,
beginning,
okay. Yeah.
She didn't think so at the beginning.
Yeah, you're not thinking so. So you and him get together. So the time you were together, you were ever thinking that they man will be president?
No. What happened is, he said, first of all, when he met me there, he proposed to me that he want me elect me. Okay? So I told him that I don't want Noko. I don't want him.
Oh, Alatana, so you used to call Noko?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
So I said,
the woman said, do it there. Yeah.
So I said, I don't want to marry him. I don't want Noko. I will go buy in the interior. So he started begging me. I said, no. So I went by in the country. Then he sent his mother behind me in Johnson, from Tucson to Johnson. Then they only were there for 1 week. She
Jeff for your venue?
Yeah. That God. So I agree that how he came for me.
Okay.
In Johnson.
Then Noko where you now want and Noko came for you. Noko stay. Noko say, no, that will go. I will go Johnson for her.
Yeah. So well, Kina was in the barrel. Until
okay.
When I bought my first job, 1973, then you go see my father. He let me here go see my
that
father.
one, that mommy?
No.
Okay. No, not mommy.
Okay.
Mommy's sister, she
Okay.
next door.
Okay.
Then you go see my father. So he talked to my father, pay my darling. Oh.
Okay.
To my father before he came back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then you were your husband.
Then when I born mommy now, then he sent for my father again.
Okay.
Then my father came. Then he paid my
They
directing.
do all the directing.
Yeah.
So all that time before he was president, before he came to be president, you was living in a barrack. All that time.
Yes.
Okay. Now I remember I was coming up, but the new year was too much. Some people say, oh, the time the coup happened when Doe become president, they say Doe was selling coal in the market. Some people say that time she go draw water. Some people say that time she go visit her parents and grandchildren. When they put the men there now, they censor you for all. They say, oh, come your husband is president now. The time that day when the coup happened, your husband came in the chair, you were president. What place you were here? Tell all that we hear today because they say we not hear too well.
Thank you, my son. You know, Liberian people, they like lying business. I've not used to set in a market before.
You were not selling coal?
No.
Oh?
No. You know, I've never said any coal. I never said anything in the market before. Yeah. Because they feel now that native woman now, then they put 2 and 2 together that are sending monkey. But I never said before. And my husband is a gentleman. He can't leave me say to
Oh,
go.
the woman and boss the baby.
He's a gentleman. If he said to go see my family say in the country that war, he don't want to leave me. Yeah.
So what place you were at that day now?
Where I was in the house that day, that evening he called me. He said, Nancy, I'm going somewhere. About 6 o'clock that day. He said, I'm going somewhere. Tell the $20 here. The place I'm going, if you don't come by, anything happen to me, take my children, Mommy and Gio, to Swedru. Yeah. Carry them to Grand Jail. So I said, where you going? He said, well, I come back, I will tell you. So I said, tell me. He said, no.
That $20 US or that
$20 US.
Okay.
That time, no Liberian dollar, yeah. So, but that day, the friend then, Kuwankpa then, you know, he and Kuwankpa, they are very, very, very close. If he said, when I quote, when somebody not there, when Kuwankpa come, he can eat and leave. They are very close. Yeah. So all of them, they used to come. Plenty of friends that I know some of them, they used to come to him, they used to come to him, they used to come to him that evening. So I be him, where you going? Where you going? He said, I said, I will come back. I called Pambodo soup that day.
You still remember that soup?
Yes, he refused to eat. I said, but then you don't eat anything you fool here. He gave it to your friend and they eat. What he ate that day, I buy him plantain chip, 10 cents. So I said, where you going? He don't tell me where you going. So I mean they're going to do something else on the side. So around about 3 o'clock, from 3 to 4, then he sent one of my cousins to tell me that he is president.
That 6 o'clock in the evening, they move on to the hall, they go. Then at the next day now, around 3 to 4 now, they send somebody.
6 o'clock he tell me, but he left the house around about 12.
What, in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at 6 o'clock,
He tell you?
He tell me. But he not tell me that he went to overthrow.
Yeah.
He told me that he went somewhere. Then he gave me $20. The place he go in when he not come back, I should take his children to Grand Jail.
So then you say your cousin now, you say a president.
Yes.
A lot of time when he can't tell you, say your husband is president. In the family, you will know what they call President Benin. You will know that one.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised now. I was trimming. I said,
You start trimming now?
Yeah, I was trimming. I don't know what to tell in the house. I don't know where he lied. I don't know where he is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then what they do now? The cousin, they carry there or what?
No, after the day blow now, I don't go in there. Before the day blow, said the soldier follow in my house.
You were scared?
I was scared. I was scared for your life. I was scared for all life, my children, Mommy and Gio. I don't even know where I am. Oh, while I living, while I die, I don't know.
Then when you come home now for you to see?
Well, I go in there. Start so then carry me in the market. I stay cooking. Oh, yeah.
The next day now to go in the market, so you got to carry you?
Of course. That's why you carry me. That Kuwankpa send all the soya down there. They carry me in the market. Can't see the market people are dancing day and that. I buy my market. If you say they don't want for me to pay the money, sir, they give it to me free. Oh.
Then you call the paper food now, you carry it to him.
I carry it to him. Them, the people then follow to the house, say, you be call, sir.
Everybody can call for you. They don't want you to tell nothing now.
No, my country women there. Different women, sir. They will get down. Oh, And I want to cramp people.
Then when you cook now, you carry the food.
I tell the food to him.
I want to know what thing happened when he saw you, he saw the food, you too, you see him, what thing happened there? You're laughing or you were still asking, but what happened?
I even got more to open to ask him why you must do that, why you not do that. The soya behind that time they were in the garden. They don't even go to the upstairs here in the big house, in the mansion. They were behind the garden.
Okay. Then you carry food and eat it.
You not eat, oh. Say you not have appetite. You not eat.
But you are still worried small or
not small.
Tell the truth, you are happy small now.
I don't have it, oh.
Oh?
I don't happy, love be friend. I don't happy. I was here. Yeah.
Then later on you're moving the mansion. So in a mansion now you're living now.
Exactly so.
So what time you but I hear that you're living Matale or certain town?
Yeah, after a few weeks, then it sent me to Matale. So the chatela, he the GSA director. Chatela, he the GSA director that time. So he the one who furnished all the places from C25 to C30.
Okay. So you're living in Matale now?
I was living in Matale.
So that
I was there and born my son, Vanny.
So the papa used to come from where he come Matale?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he stay in the mansion. He can come visit me to Matale. Myself, I can go visit him to the mansion.
Okay. So that weather now, you all the fear, the scary thing, and that weather you move on you now, then you come to yourself and you say,
Matale now.
Okay.
That
the time you know now that you quite late now.
Of course. At the time I was there now. Before I could come to myself.
Okay. Then later on you move in a mansion. So what kind of husband was Omen Samuel? So what kind of husband? I know you were president.
Yeah.
But when men are men, when you come home that husband.
Yeah.
He used to get fair with you. He used to talk to you. When Gio and Mamine do something, he used to talk. What kind of husband? You yourself, the way that man was president, Oman. You were brave to talk to him. Sometimes when you do something, you can get there.
Of course.
When you get there, what did he can do? Tell me. Let's talk about typical husband.
Well, I can get there with him because he jealous, myself jealous. Yeah, myself jealous. So I can make play with him. I talk to him like you talk to your husband.
And what did he can say?
We can fight all our different.
The member president used to fight.
Of course.
But so now he can be joking. He say, "You know our president will." Then say start that kind of thing. You can tell you that one.
Yeah. Well, me play with him. He say now when me play, I can walk down on the safe floor. So I leave it. You call for jealousy. Yeah.
Sometimes when he fail with you like that, what do you can do that? He can calm down. He can say, all right, let's stay.
When he fell with me, then we'll start speaking for a few times. Hey, you know when you wrong, then he can, fasten behind me and thing to forget it.
He can be petting you now.
Petting me.
Okay.
Because I told him, I said, you president for Liberia, but now you're not president for Nezedo. So.
That your president thing that I want to ask. When you come home here, you then say what's more.
You saw me though. Yeah.
So sometimes he used to get vet too because Gio said one time one boy did something I think to him they were cheering. Then he take the force there. He said then mommy said yeah let's joking. Then he say power fell in a power being not did there. But he said that you used to talk for them. Gio told the truth. Gio said oh man when the papa want be off the woman will come inside the woman. He used to get very quick on the children to beat them. When he beat them that, what then you can do?
No, he can be there scared. He can't be there.
Okay.
When John went to school, John said if one of his friends is sorting, he find. So he got there when he come home now. When they go eat, that's that eating spoon.
Yeah, that's 4 spoon.
4 spoon. He take it, put it in, he go back. Yeah. So when the women then who take care of them. They go suck the bed, they saw the spoon. And he carry the spoon to the school. Yeah. He meet the boy there, he say, you sorting my pa yesterday, I will kill you today. So the boy start running How the teacher then they know. And the teacher then they brought him to the house. Then they explained it to me.
Okay.
So I called Ipa, I told him. So Ipa came from the mansion. That time was in Matale. So Ipa came from the mansion. Then he talked to him. He talked to them. Yeah.
Omen, do you to speak any dialect beside Crown?
Samuel?
Mm-hmm.
I never see speaking any different dialect before Crown.
Beside Crown.
Beside Crown and English, that's all he's speaking.
Okay. The time you were full lady, the clothing you used to wear, you used to sew a more. You were having your tailor here to sew for you?
Of course.
Okay. You now used to bring your clothes from America, different place.
No, I can't wear dress. And the labasu not in America and not in Europe. So I got my tailor used to sew my clothes in Liberia. Myself can go water side to shopping there.
Okay. Let me ask you the other question. Because the thing you see, the same thing I general about it. People say you were selling coin in the market, you say people can laugh. You know, that has sometimes people can laugh.
Yeah.
That mansion there, you and Samuel were living there.
Yeah.
They were living there with Mommy and Gion.
Yeah.
But you know, when we were so much small, we used to hear plenty of they say in the mansion. So now you can go to the other place, somebody be crying, and they get on grind in the mansion, they get water, you can park there, you go to America. The way you are living in that mansion, yeah, that mansion where you are living, Mama, you used to hear people crying, people scary. How you are living in that mansion now? Because people can talk plenty.
You real in Wallace and speaking Wallace English too.
Yeah,
the people lie. I never see that one in the mansion. They get water. Now the swimming pool to make the houses, to make the where the mansion fine. You know what sweeping in front of the mansion. That all I know about. But what place the pool? I don't know what you're talking about. That my first time saying.
So people can be making people scared in the mansion all the time you are there.
No.
Okay. Now, let's come to life after for a lady now.
Yeah.
How is life for you now, Mama? The way you know that one we want to talk about the old man die going else. All of that one day.
Yeah.
That one probably be out. How is life now with you and the children?
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, my husband is by almost 30 years now. And what I want to say here today, Liberia government did not treat me good. Yeah. They don't treat me good. They don't even know me. All the benefit what belong to me, they refuse to give it to me. I don't have no pension. Yeah. I don't have no justice in this country. Yeah. All the cases have been win. My husband's houses, all the cases have been win in the court. Nothing got in my hand today. Look at for mama over there. So no justice for me. So a really side to me. That would be friend. I'm not here to criticize anybody.
I know. That's not what I call you for, sir.
Plus, now, we are that my son. My son.
Man, before you go far off, I forget to add one. The time Omer Samuel was president, you used to see, because your husband, you were left football below, that meant you were president, you used to move, go on the football field, play football. You used to see Joia, Salesa, all the football boarding. You used to see, at that time they were boarding now. I'm sorry, they BB the president now, Joia the president, but all that time they were football boarding. You used to see them in the mansion, the cantos, and Pa Samuel?
Yes. He used to sell for themselves all the time. He take down like chicken air because he left football. He take the placement we are now, that was chicken air. When you see that in that desert, it will be happy, to people divide money and things. When they say the time for them to people Liberian loan start to play in different country, he can put them in a car and throw them to the field.
In a car.
He owns a car. He the one driving. As anybody, all the Liberian who was that time, I'm talking about those small children in the 80s.
So
yeah.
They used to come to the hall, they used to, that you their man, they used to come there, you see them to you, and then you say, oh my children, you want to be like you.
Even know said that, even know that said that my husband introduced me said to them. Yeah, on the safe floor.
That also, Oma, you are a fan or a barrel fan?
A barrel.
You borrow.
Yeah.
How you not be borrow? The paper or borrow.
My husband borrow. That one will be
So, but the property they been. I thought you went to call you win the case now. I thought you sort of they get money. They didn't get you start getting some of the money. Yeah.
No, what money? you mean 18 million? Which one the money you talking about?
18 million.
Oh boy, went to 2 years now. None of them call me. No government call me yet to say, they say, so. Nothing. Nothing at all.
So
you know, I won a case in Commercial Court. Yes, Commercial Court. I won a case there, and they don't want to pay me, and I sued them to the Equa Court. And we went to Nigeria. The government sent their lawyer there, we went to Nigeria, and I won the case there. That was what year?
2018.
2018. Since that time.
No, but you won the commercial case 2015.
Yeah. 2015, I won the case in Commercial Court. You see? So none of them call me to say, man, how will pay you there? How will do there? Nothing.
President, we are friendly with your husband, like you said, even though you were born for two, but saying you become president, you not try to go see, because that your son, oh man, you so try, or you not send for you, or you not try, you talk to the people and you say, hey, you okay me, maybe my son not know me, thinking say, I hear America, but I hear, you okay me, let me go see my son, my people, you know people, you okay me, you not try to go see the president, because that your son.
I know, you know, what happened when the coup told, when he told office, me and my colleague, Mr. Blah.
Yeah, Nettie.
Yeah, and Mr. Dwokoli. We went there to tell him thank you, and we take picture before we left from there.
And he see you like you and he talk small secrets, eh?
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's on the secret you want to tell about your talk small.
No, we not talk no secret. We not talk no secret. You can eye and not say behind me. Some minister then were there.
Oma, sometimes when you sit down, you can feel bad that you former friend lady, you are mother for the whole country, and nobody care for you, nobody talking to you. Sometimes they having program, they can't call you there. Sometimes you can feel bad.
Of course. I'm human being. I used to help people before. Then now nobody know you, either you will not feel bad. I feel it bad. But what we do? When the water waste, you cannot take it back. Because my husband no longer living again. And the people who are helping, all of them, maybe they get a big job, you know, everything, so they forget about me. But nothing is for anyway, I never do. And I will still be never do and tell the story. I will still be living and tell the story. Yeah.
Shortly before I open the line, I will talk to mommy and your other daughter there. I will just talk to them.
Oh, you not open the line here?
No, I'm opening it. I stay enjoying mama talking. Then I'll open the line. I'm opening the line. Now we're talking about visiting the president. Oh my. You were man for the whole country before. You were living with the president before you become president. You were your husband. You all live together.
Yeah.
You were president. You all live together. Nana. What kind of advice you want to give to any foreign lady or the people who are not having no power before, nothing, but now they get power because that you not taste power before, so you know it. What you want to tell them about the whole power thing and another thing, they feel they insult you there, some of our brother then they come in and they do small glang there. People say, well, I'm good in there. What you want to say to that one, and what you want to tell all that beauty, so that we can come together, we will not be making proud with each other and all the kind of thing. What do you want to tell us?
Well, what you saying here are true. Me, I was politician before, but now, for my age now, I'm not politician again.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to say that as a mother, me, I want peace. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I want peace. I buy this too in Nigeria. Anyway, everybody say it's not right. So, and by right, it's not supposed to be like that. Yeah. So, the people talk already, and the government say, and they say they will see about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with that.
So you call on the people not to be doing that. So we the liberal people now. Why you want to tell about the plow? Because oh man, the way we hate each other in the country here is not easy. We hate each other here. It's not easy. Every day plow. Oh you. Talk to all now. As our mother, talk to all of us.
Oh, the Liberian, what I want to say to them, the flower is now good. The flower is now good. And when they pick out in the country, then everybody can enjoy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then everybody. But the confusion there, then no flower.
All right. Before we go to Mamine,
and let me tell you, as I say, I don't have no justice in this country. Mm-hmm. You hear me? I don't have no.
That one is hitting you to your heart. Talking.
I don't have no justice. All my cases I win. None of that, nothing get in my hand. I be running behind the church there and thing. Nothing they can do. Yeah.
Amen.
Nothing they can do.
So all your property internet is just like that.
Just like that. And I want my money. The what in the bank, what the government took. I wanted to rebury my husband. Because President Samuel Kanyando, he the first native president in this country. And I'm supposed to rebury him when the government not able to. I can't do it necessarily. The family can't do it.
So you want to rebury your husband?
I want to rebury my husband.
You know the way you rebury your house looking good.
Exactly. Because when the time, the double ratio time come, no place for me to go. I will just be in the house crying all day.
You can still be crying.
Of course.
Oh man, why you remember about your husband most? Only just tell us one thing that when you think about, you can always want to see your. Why you remember about Omen Samuel? That something that it was good to you. Always want to see it. You can remember it. It can still be in your mind. You can still see it. What thing?
Well, my husband, he really loved me.
Okay.
You hear me? My husband loved me a lot. He's somewhere nobody can talk about my body. If he say a girlfriend, that's it. When you love today, I don't want you.
Oh man, you buy your know all that thing and the papa and the papa to go do it and then stay, you go follow here. The papa had a thing for you, man, how you know now?
When you go visit Ella, your friend and girlfriend, when they call next day, you wipe down, no post, she there, she die, you will lead that person straight.
So you play with a Nancy Bene?
Yes.
You are not inside again?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
That remember lady woman?
So my husband, he loved me. And I went to get him step buried.
Okay, man.
I went to get him step buried. And by right, God am supposed to do it. And the attention is not there. But if they gave my money, I will say the family will do it. To rebury him. But they start everything on me. I will be happy. 30 years now the man gone, he never reburied yet. Yeah. Look at the house, our house we build in the country. Look at the tree grow inside there now.
In Swaju?
In Nigeria, in Tucson. Yeah.
You still want finish that house, eh?
Of course. Of course. Okay, the money I'm talking about, I'm not begging for government to give me money, but that you won't swear. He pay all the learning there. Why he can't pay? Why they can't pay me?
But my every day people say, oh, let walk and cook. Some people say walk and cook monaka, walk and cook monaka. What do you want?
Well, anything that majority what they want, that they want, I want because as a mother.
Former First Lady Nancy Banyo?
Bon B.
Bondo.
Yeah.
Nancy Bondo is our guest. I mean, she's being accompanied by 2 of her children. You know, those days we usually have Mommy Do, Gino Do, Mommy Do. Mommy Do is right here. I will take 5 minutes to talk to Mommy and Kati.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the last one.
Oh, like your baby there.
Yeah.
That mama baby there. So we'll talk to Mommy and Kati, then we can open the telephone line. Mommy, how you doing? What's your English name? I'm sorry.
Veronica.
Come again?
Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah,
Right,
Veronica.
It's good to have you.
Or you can say Veronica in Liberia.
Oh, Veronica.
Yeah.
What's your crown name? You're supposed to get some kind of crown name. Where your crown name?
Siemu.
Siemu. You know what I mean?
Don't go.
Okay, don't go. Kate, what's about you? How you doing? What's your crown name too?
I get a few. One of them is Gade.
Gade. Kade. What do you mean?
What has she been?
Oh, why? Oh, ma, don't have all. Let us talk it.
What do you want me to do now?
I know, mama, baby. Mommy, how you doing? How's life now?
Oh, life is good. I'm doing good, thank God. Yeah.
You in country with mom?
Yeah, so I came here just before the coronavirus hit. So I'm here, I'm stationary.
But you're actually based in the States.
No, I'm based in the UK.
Oh, in the UK.
Yeah, I'm based in the UK. But I try to come back every year.
Okay.
So this was my annual visit, and then I met Corona here.
You're the second child, right?
Actually, I'm the first. So I'm like, my parents, they had quite a few kids before I was born, and they weren't fortunate. Every time they would have the kid, they would die as a toddler. So that's the reason they named me Don't Go. Like, you're not going, you're staying. So that's what Siemu, maybe my pronunciation is not great, but it means don't go.
Oh.
Isn't that how you say Mama?
Yeah, Siemu.
Siemu, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
Coming up as a child, when did you realize you are the daughter of a president?
You know, it was funny because I really have really good memory. I remember even when I was crawling. I remember the barracks very, very well. Uncle Tom, how I used to call him. I remember him very, very well.
You used to call Kurongba Uncle Tom?
Yeah, I remember him very, very well. I remember particularly on this day, of course, we didn't have any bathroom, so we all used to go and do number 2 and number 1 on the beach. And so this soldier arrested me. I think I was like 2.
2 years old.
Yeah, and I was with my older Ophelia Dwyer. Hi, she's in Holland. I was with my sister, and so they arrested her to take her to jail for allowing me to go and do a number 2 on the beach. And then I ran to him, Uncle Tom. And he stopped them. He told them they shouldn't take us to jail, and he sent us home. But he always used to be in the other house. So I remember going to the village, going to Jazon. I remember crawling there. I remember having a really nice time. And I remember all the soldiers, so being surrounded by soldiers, it wasn't anything new. But the time I really remember, because I used to ask my pa, you president? What your job? He used to say, no, I'm a farmer. So, you know, back home, even my mom said she used to tell me she was 18 years old. So obviously, you don't really challenge what your parents do.
So sometimes when you go into school, the soldiers take you to school. Why are you behind me? Why are some people behind me like this? No kind of thing like that.
87.
What's the best memory of your dad? What's your best memory of your dad?
Okay, my best memory of my dad would be football. If you ask him any other day, because he was such a disciplinarian, everything was no.
A disciplinarian.
Oh my goodness, yes. He wouldn't give you money until Christmas. He wouldn't, if it's your birthday and if you've done well, everything was based on your grades. He wouldn't give you money, but I got my first bank book when Salisar and Opon were there because he was so happy. That's when he went and gave me my first bank book. So I just knew it right away.
What kind of father was he? You know, did he come home to play with you? Did he do the regular things father would do?
You know, the thing is, I always realized that he treated me as an adult, although I was a child. You know, when he took over, we weren't even in kindergarten yet. We were like 2, 3. So, despite what people say that we had jobs in in the government, we didn't. We're toddlers. So, so he would talk to me as an adult. He would ask me, what do you want to do? Is everything okay? If like just when he and my mom would argue, and I would stand up and argue with him back, and he would just sit there and listen.
You did that?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I would argue back.
Let's go to Mama baby. I wonder if you can remember anything, because I mean, I think you were young, but
I was really young. I was only 3 years old when the war came, so I remember the least. I remember the least, so that's why it's so important for me to be home as often as possible.
So you live in the UK too?
No, I'm based in the United States, but I'm here every 6 months. You know, I want to be near my mom as much as possible.
Okay.
I also have projects that I work on here. I came this trip initially in November, and it was an international company wanted to open a media branch here, and they wanted me to acquire journalists for them. So that was really exciting for me, because that's something I'm really passionate about, opening the job market here in Liberia and helping people get jobs.
In fact, we'll come and talk about that, but because of the importance of this show, I have gotten the authorization from my boss that I should extend the show. So instead of the show ending 10 o'clock, we'll end the show 10:30. I beg you, please give me 30 more minutes of your time. It seems as though it's too interesting. Yeah, so what is the project all about, Kari?
Yeah, so I was acquired by an Ivorian company, and they're also based in Cape Verde and Cameroon, and they wanted to extend an office to Liberia. And it's a media company, but it's no politics. It's just like entertainment. And I'm like, Liberia is really politics focused, but that's not my area. And so they're like, no worries. They wanted to focus on entertainment, and they wanted me to open an office here. So I went to Ivory Coast, and I got the authorization, and I was opening the office here and acquiring the journalists, paid full salary journalists, and then Corona happened. So when Corona happened, I had to cease the project indefinitely. But I'm still hopeful. I mean, we're regular people, so just like the Corona affected everyone in the world, of course, it affected us as well. And so I'm still hopeful to, always work with organizations that want to bring jobs in the job market here in Liberia and help boost the economy. That's something I'm really passionate about.
Unfortunately for you, you were very young. By the time you bobbed your eye, the war came. So
exactly.
Your memory is...
My memory of my father is after a certain while, you don't know if it's your own memory or if it's just stories. And that's unfortunate. But, I have pictures of my father and myself. My mother told me, I was born in Germany, and I've seen the news footage of me arriving in the airport and my dad telling the press my name is Democrat. That's another name that they call me. And also when I was, like I said, I was only 3, but I feel like I have vivid memories of the mansion. Like there was a room with a lot of mirrors surrounding it. I remember walking for a biscuit. So just small memories, but I was only 3 years old, and I had to grow up in exile like most Liberians, unfortunately.
Yes, much was told of Mami Do and Jian Do because they were with the old man. I know you never had any slightest thought of a revolution, and I think would have gone the way they went. But back to Daddy's memory, when you started to grow up in the home, I will not ask you about the home because you praise her too much because she.
No, actually, my mom.
What kind of name did your dad call you? Obviously, every time.
Mama.
Okay.
He said Mama. Unless he's really mad with me, then he call me Mommy. But he rarely ever says Mommy. It was Mama, or he would whistle. Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, Mama.
When you say that, it happened.
Yeah.
He made you Vienna, then he turned your rear side.
Mommy, what are you doing? He used to talk very aggressive and very harsh. Yeah, so most of the time when we misbehave, he can just give you a look and you just shrivel back in your own shell,
Did he ever beat you?
Just once, well, twice with the Samuel incident. But Samuel said it was me. It wasn't my idea. It was his idea. Let me clarify that, because it was his friend, Rufus Kennedy. It wasn't my friend. I was just tagging along, and I tried to be. Actually, then I tried to be the peacemaker. So yeah. So there you go, Sam. The only other time I think he said that he was in Tuzon and he came back. You know, he used to go to Tuzon all the time. It's like whenever, you know, he's happy, he goes to Tuzon. Whenever he's really sad, have problems with my mother, he goes to Tuzon. So Tuzon was his happy place. But I remember one summer, unfortunately, they didn't speak Kran to us, which I didn't understand because they spoke Kran amongst themselves, but they spoke English to us, even though it was, you know, kind of English. But I remember one summer he told us that if we didn't learn Quran, he will return us back from England, and we will stay in the village. So all our securities and them started teaching us Quran, well, what we thought was Quran. So we went to him. He said, okay, you have to learn. I think give us a month, a deadline. So the deadline came. I think it was right after his birthday. And so we went to him. He said, okay, then Papa, we can speak Quran. And unbeknown to us, our Gio, our security, now were teaching us. So so we end up going. We spending the summer in Tuzon for the whole summer to learn Quran. But yeah, but they still spoke English to us, even in the village, which is so annoying.
Yet you didn't learn it.
We still didn't learn
all the way you went to.
Yeah.
Khaled, can you speak Crown? Small.
You
can try more than Mommy and Samuel.
No, I can try small. No, Pepe, yeah.
Which one of you can speak better?
She can understand it more. I can understand the most. So she speaks the better.
What about Jian? Jian should speak Crown.
Jian man in Crown.
He was
in Crown. In Crown.
I like that. Oma, let me come back to the Oma again. The whole interview here is about Mama today.
Yes.
So Ali and I hear from Mami Nena. Oma, what do you want to say to your son George we are the morning? I listen to all the problems you're facing, but you know what? As I'm talking to you, I have the hope that when you move on here today, the president will send somebody to come call you. You know, so now when you be man, you can hear everything. So now you can see everything. What do you want to tell your son Josh we are the morning?
Thank you, my son. The meeting where I went to see him and talk to him, I want for you to give my benefit. And accept the Liberian government, Liberian people. And I don't have no pension. No, if you said my husband pension, what they gave me, 1,000 naira. Well, I pay my security, I pay my cook, I pay my driver, nothing really except to buy gas. Yeah. So I want for you to give my benefit. And I man, I expecting that you're going to send for me one day, you know, to talk to me like you talk to your mom, and I talk to you like a son. So I need my benefit. And my money, my husband money in the account, what the government told him, please help her to get it. He paying all the Lebanese people. Why he can't pay me? Why he can't get my money? So I want for you to get my money and rebury my husband. Yeah.
Can I add to
that? Catch it, Oma. Yeah, go ahead, man.
So
yeah, Oma, go ahead.
So I want. I not even though now I never do. I not have car. Let me tell you.
You not get car?
No.
Her own car.
So I see him when he took off 2 weeks. I went to see him with my colleague there. We take picture and all. I left from there. I thought few times he went to send for me, but up there now I try to see him. Yeah. So he must please give my benefit. What belong to me?
Mommy, you wanted to come in?
Yeah, I did. I just really wanted to elaborate in terms of what my mother did. You know, because I was here for most of the court cases. And in terms of my father's pension, actually it was former President Charles Taylor who called my mother and told her about her benefits. You won't believe it, but it was true.
Chancellor did that.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I mean, all the atrocities that happened, you know. But he came to her, he said, you know, yes, I know I brought war, I did this, I know I have responsibility in what's happening today, but I would be remiss not to afford you your benefits as a former first lady. You know, you are entitled to your husband's pension, you're entitled to your pension. And also he started the paperwork, right? And also my father had some account, his agriculture account in ITC. So he even told us Bromskin, the late Bromskin, to be my mother's lawyer to go and get the money. So we went to ITC, my mom went to ITC. They told her, they said, oh, you know, we have a loan, he has a loan with us. My father had a loan with ITC to build the house in Tucson was based on a loan payment. So because he didn't complete the loan payment, so they were going to take the money and then whatever remaining, because it was joined to, you know, he was an agriculturalist. He had 100 acres, you know, with our land. You know, in the village in the interior, most people are entitled based on your lineage, you know. Each family have the set of land. So it's nothing you have to buy, it's just yours by being born into that village. And on that land, it was very prosperous land, being filled with minerals. Because I remember when we went to Tucson, he would show his gold mine, his gold from that. So all that accounts was linked to those businesses. So once they paid off the loan from his house, they told my mom that there was a significant balance and for her to go get it. And then what happened after you try to go get it? Something happened.
Where?
To the ITC bank.
Oh, no, they say that my husband I account there for true. But he cleared that money and bury house in Tucson. So some my husband passed, they take the money now and pay themselves. That's what they told me.
Okay.
So I tell you think your thing is correct? When your husband passed, I living. Why you not come to me?
To even know what the balance is, and then we can go ahead and do
obligations. Say, wait, let me go, we'll come back.
Can I say something?
I will left it. When I went now, the yo-yo September 18 now coming now. Yeah, I run away and go Cote d'Ivoire.
I know Kade will come in, Oma, but the time Chatilo was president, he used to come to you, you used to talk, or he used to send for you, Oma, the time Chatilo was president.
Where Chatila pro war in this country, a whole lot of people. But I never do. When Chatila sent me invitation, I come to Labra 98.
Oh, he used to send you invitation?
Of course. I was in Guinea. So he sent me invitation, I come to Labra. And Chatila welcome me the way I was in a mansion before.
So surprised.
That would be friend. Chatila K.O. he do everything ugly in this country here. But when he said that, Mrs. Doe, I will help you. Whatsoever what belong to you, you will get it. Yeah. He put me in a hotel Africa. He said, oh, you are all security there. Send a letter to the director, all will sign with you. All your husband property, what you know. You must correct it. Anywhere you read there, you must let me know. That's why he told me. That will be friend.
What Chatila told you?
Yes. And also, he gave me 2 cars with a document.
Chatila gave you 2 cars?
Yes.
New cars?
New blank car. On the September 18 come here, I get the car and said to Cote d'Ivoire.
He said you might not be walking.
Yeah. He gave me new blank car. Good cars, like Mose did. Yeah. He used to give my allowance, everything.
He used to give you allowance?
Of course.
He even told her about all her benefits that she was entitled to. So I just started the Charles Taylor thing just to tell you, he was the one that told us about it. And that's how the process started. You understand? So when we continue the process, I mean, honestly, I used to come to court here, and it wasn't this government, it was the previous government, Madame Sirleaf.
Yeah.
It took us 5 years to prove to the Liberian government that my father was indeed president. I'm not kidding.
You say what?
I it's hard to believe.
You had to prove that.
We had to prove. They said that he wasn't present for 10 years. So whilst negotiating, we decided, okay, we'll take 5 years. They said, okay, we can only agree for 5 years from 1985 onwards. We said, okay. And then we were still denied his pension benefits. And then the second argument was that he didn't die an honorable death. So my mom started crying. It wasn't an open court case. It was with Judge Keshen The General.
It was chambers. It was a conference.
Yeah. It was us, Counsel Michael Wilkins.
Wilkins, right?
Yeah, that's him. He was there. He was the one that was saying it and representing the government. And so I think it got to a point. Yeah, my mom was really, really upset. Even the finance people were there. The finance people was like, it's too much. The finance people had the check ready to pay us all the back pension, but it was the government that was saying no. So it was really funny looking at the two dichotomy, the lawyer saying this and the finance department, I think it was Conner at that time, was saying no, we have to give her the benefits. Long story short, after 5 years of going back and forth, my mom did get a portion of it, but she didn't get the benefit. She didn't get all the entitlements with it, So, but we thank God because we all have great jobs, so we're able to support her. We're able to really give her a decent life. But what she's saying is that she worked hard, as a former first lady. And I was asking her, Mom, what did all your job entails? And she said that 1980, when my father took over, he said, Nancy, look, a lot of people want to come and see me, but they won't be able to. I need you to be the gateway to everyone, to the market people. Anyone outside the street should be able to make appointment with you. So when you go to my mom's office, it was on the 7th floor, right? Fifth floor. You could see the list of the walk. It was like just a walking of people, because he had given her authority that whatever recommendation she sent, be it scholarship, health insurance, school fees, whatever it is, projects. People will come with so many projects that she was just to send that recommendation, and as a president, he told the other ministries they had to honor it because she was helping the ordinary people.
Okay. Oma, the time you were friend, you and the Liberian women, your friend, you had your women crew. They used to come to you. You used to help them, or the Liberian women group.
Oh, we are very, very friendly. We used to play football, sir. We used to get Kanata. We used to get Kanata. We play football game.
Ask her who won.
So, to the Anthony Stadium, we used to play football there. Our husband then used to come watching us.
Sometimes you can go in our market. Where they put your name, you can go there sometimes.
I'm the one who built the market.
I talk about now, you can go there sometimes.
No, I used to go there before, but now the OA, my knee hurting now, so I'm not able to cleanse there.
So let's open the llama and listen to people. This is OK FM, the OK Morning Rush. We extended this edition because of management's mandate. We was in former First Lady Mrs. Nancy B. I will not remember that B. You forgive me, I will back away. And somebody sent me text. One member of the PRC wanted to call. One Jerry, somebody. You call, I will take you. But please, those outside the country, our number is on Facebook. You can call us. Let's talk to the former First Lady. You're hearing her and her children. She is begging President George Weah. She said, I can't talk politics. And I didn't call her here for politics either. She's saying, President, I beg you, Papa, you my son. Give me my benefit, what belong to me. She said, chatting up, bro, all the war you do, all the party. But at least when you send for me, I come here, we sit down, we talk. He used to pay my hotel bill. She said she didn't even get a car and her full heading now. All I want. Hello?
Yeah. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
I want to say thank you for the interview this morning. My name is USG. Sister Mami and Kati, I'm the president of the Young People here in Monrovia. And I want to take the time to thank you, Morado, for that splendid explanation to the Liberian people. I think President Weah, your son, what I want you to do is to you and Mami and Gion and Lou and Kati to continue to engage so that you can have face-to-face discussion with him so that your property, your benefit can be given to you. It would be unfair as the first former lady in this republic, the indigenous former lady in the republic, to be the one of benefit or to present.
All right, thank you. Ma Rose Baker, go ahead.
Yeah, Yeah, man. I say, Clara, thank you so much, our man. Thank you. Man, say hello.
How are you?
That your dollar, my road, our carpet, somehow, why coming on?
Oh, wow. How are you? I thank God.
No time.
Yeah.
I can't be with a little yet.
You must find China car ready for you.
Okay. Thank you so much for the old man. Mommy, you're all right.
Yeah, we all right. Thank you.
Happy to hear you today, man.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. I know the president hearing you. He will do something for you, Mama.
Okay.
Just be patient, yeah?
All right.
Don't mind people like your son.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I will come find you. Mama.
All right.
Me, I will go to that house to find what Jeff will check out thing. If she not be me, I will not be certified. Hello.
Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Leotia Ibrahim Sama from Church India. And let me say good morning to the small first lady, the first indigenous first lady of Nigeria. And let me say thanks to her for hearing this. Some of us were not able to see her at least. Yeah, it was here for today. But he was trouble and he or she's well known for children. I wanted to get the patient and second we have she's engaging it. Why it's true that she used to receive them and now it has subsided or it has changed or stopped. But once you have patient in love, I think the person will be very concerned and one of the people that parents were trying they advocate about she should not mind other person to take a proportion of like she said she did not want to discuss politics, discuss another thing, but she's just hearing so we hope that other person is people that parents will be listening to every of God and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let me talk to the man of me. Go ahead, call your own name.
Karen, it's so emotional for me.
I know.
But you know what is even more heart touching is the way the woman can remember on one thing.
But my man, you not call your name.
I'm Musa Kone.
All right.
And then the maturity in mommy and her sisters. I mean, it's difficult, man. If you just historicize how everything went, and you see how relaxed they are, how peaceful. I just wish that everything good. And I think it's a responsibility of each and every Liberian to give the family that thing that they deserve, what they really, really need as former, children of former president, one of they continue to say, the indigenous president is just operating on each and every Liberian, more especially not trying to be divisive, but some of us who come from where we call the native background, man. I just want to say commend you people and remain peaceful and very calm. I mean, God will fight your battle, man. I appreciate you so much.
I don't know why. I'm just having this feeling that President Weah will call these people. Senator Darius DeLong trying to get me. Let me get to this caller. I'll get to you, Senator. I'll get to you. I don't know why. I'm just having this feeling that President Weah will talk to the Oma. Hello?
Hello, Clarence.
Yeah?
Good morning to our mother in there. This is Achi Salon.
Achi, go ahead, oh.
I could recall when I was very small, though divided candy or he had a white Honda. And actually, with those issues, it makes me shed tears, especially when it comes to the story she is explaining, because this is the president that I used to like. Despite I was now I could record, because when I was very, very small, I lived in Fiama. And though used to use that route to go to Matari, he went to do Honda. Sometimes we'll get ready, we stay on the road.
So you used to can't be begging for toffee.
Yeah. That's what I used to love do too much, actually. But I listened to the story, and two daughters in there talking about Thomas G. Kwampa. Calling him uncle. Our mother also talked about him. I know that Joe and Kwampa's story was just something that came up with politics, gossip that broke the friendship. Actually, I was wishing to hear that story. But on the other hand, when
the Omar said talks on specific things. I don't want to dig ones. You don't want to go into some specific.
The benefit issue, she made mention, she's someone of great gratitude. Despite Taylor did all of the team, but Taylor knew better. That despite of raw war, but what belongs to you, let it belong to you.
Okay.
I hope President Weah will see reason to emulate Taylor's example as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me take Frank Gibson from Paris, France. Frank, hold it line. Frank, I'm in the midst of 4 telephones, and sometimes it becomes almost impossible. But yeah, Frank is back. Do I have Frank? I'm not taking anybody until I can take Frank. Frank is trying to join us. Frank, let me just be taking the guys on the ground. Should I get you? I will take you. Trust me. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Alvin Dana, and I call for you and
Okay.
Yeah, let me commend the sister in studio along with the Omar.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the elaboration. I think I would tell God thank you for the list of our president by sending a case out to go and let them and can't rap by the state who care of them off. I really admire them in the morning. They spoke well. That people know that the Omar got children are taking her up. So let her keep courage. We know that president we have will call it for her. We pray God for her so that president we have can call it for her. Thank you.
Yeah, any Liberian, including myself, will wish that the president calls her. Let's talk to. I'm trying to talk to Senator Dillon because he was trying to join me. Omen Brantati, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Clarence. And let me thank the Omar. She spoke well. The 2 daughters, they spoke well. You know, there's a clan, the late girl spoke. They call it Pepe, but you were pronouncing it like Pepe.
Okay.
Pepe means small.
Okay.
You cry, yeah, small. So I think she did what she was remembering. You know, but Clarence, let me think that so much, because sometimes you do something, even you have somebody in rivalry, and the person do good things, try to remember those good things, and I think the what she did, and it was good that she didn't go in detail. You have pre-discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes
we agree on specific things.
No, you are generally the way you take it, the whole discussion. Thank you so much. Let them continue to push on. President Weah is listening to them. I'm sure he will do what he's supposed to do. Thank you so much.
Yeah, mine sir have the feeling that President just leave it alone. Let me talk to Nima County Representative Samuel Koga. Representative Koga, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
And good morning to my mother and sisters.
Good morning.
Yeah, well, I want to say thank God and also for your meetings. You know, when something happens and you tell the public the actual story, is better. For President Taylor to have even called you, it sounds so red. But thank you ever so much for that narration. I'm your son. You don't know me. At the time your husband was president, we were kids. We used to jump over bull at the ATL where they come. Well, the army will be picking up, finding me to go see the president when he's on the football field. So that, we admire you a lot. And we remember you when you build a Nestle Door market in Jogwe town. So as mother, I know your children are grown up and they are fully capacitated financially or whatsoever based on your level of qualification. But as a mother, to see blessing from you, I have $200 to give to you as a mother to see blessing from you because you are a former first lady of the Republic of Liberia. So I will be at the Capitol building. My number, Clara will share my number with you.
I will give your number right after the show.
Thank you.
Very good. So that as soon as you finish your call, then I will locate you. Just tell me where you will be. That will come to you, man.
Representative Koga, I don't know whether you're around the Capitol building, but if you were around the Capitol building, it would be a good thing that you just drive to OKFM right now. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would have done so, but I'm somewhere around Camden Junction for now.
Okay, don't worry. They will call you right after the show. In fact, what we'll do after the show, I will call you on my number and then you talk to the woman right away.
Okay, please.
Yeah, $200. Thank you.
It's the thought that counts. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another call is coming. Representative Cook, I just call your phone off. Senator Darius DeLong. Senator, I miss you again. Senator DeLong, you really want to talk? I just missing you. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know. I miss you. And any lawmaker can call. I will give you preference. I will give you preference. Okay, all right. I think I got Darius DeLong. I don't know. Senator DeLong, do I have you? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Senator DeLong. Go ahead.
Good morning to Mother Nesedo.
Morning.
Look, yeah. The mother spoke like a mother. She has a story to tell. She told her story. It's emotional. It's touching. I just want to say thank you to God for Mother Nesedo, and I wish her well, along with her children. People should not be begging for what is legally entitled to them. We as government should try to pay these people benefits. When people, Mother Nesedo, I wish you well. I don't want to go beyond this interview. I just wish you well, and I wish that the president of Nigeria will out the politics of the day, will call our mother, so that she can have a comfort in her retirement. She served this country. She has told her story as a mother and as a wife. She's told her story as first lady, and let us treat her as such. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
Senator DeLong, thank you. I'm getting these overseas calls are coming in, but then something will interrupt. I apologize to all of the guys from Australia, France, and America. But anytime of course, I don't know what's going on here, man. I apologize. This is not deliberate. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Clarence.
Yeah.
And good morning to the peace-loving people of Liberia. My name is Oki O'Neill Johnson, and I joined the conversation from the headquarters of the Veterans Green document this morning. Well, I listened to the woman in Australia, and I think, Clarence, and I am very hopeful, and I'm very optimistic that this president is a listening president. This president's attentions will not be drawn to them. And right after the conversation here, we ourselves, as national advocates in this country, will also help to flag in the issue so that the president will not adequately address some of the concerns in order to move this country forward. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I will take 2 more calls and then I'll go back to my door. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Thank you, Clarence. Let me say thanks to my mother, thanks to my sister.
Yeah.
This kept a poor example. It kept me Martin for the person. Clarence, you did well this morning by bringing our mother on the air. Clarence, when you listen to the history of the mother institute, Clarence, you know that she wants to be a message to the benefit of this country. So actually, we are calling for us, for the massive of the first apple. We are calling the president. Let the president be a cautious managed president. Let the president be a next level president. And listen to this model institute. This model is not ordinary model, but it's a model that gives birth to this nation. It's a model that went represents to see the gap, the problem of the nation. Hear it now. But let us say that let it do market. You see it? You know what Liberia ability to market? And they comment?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, all of us are appealing to President George Weah now. Finally, let me take former Bon County Representative Josh Moluba. Representative Moluba, once a representative is always a representative. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, the children.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the woman, and one thing she did was, and I'm very proud of this morning, is to reference the current death of the former president, Chancellor. We think that to acknowledge that what the killer did for her is the clear kind of reconciliation, and we think it is behoove the current president to give me that example. You know, when you serve today, you must think that there will be tomorrow. So I want to appreciate or acknowledging that I'm optimistic that the current president is a humanitarian background who is able to go and make good of us that belong to all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is the final call now. The head of the Small Arms Commission, Maxwell Grisby. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Clarence, and good morning to Mother Nestor.
Good morning, Maxwell.
Good morning to our sisters from the south, Ismami and Kachi, you say?
Good morning.
We want to thank you.
Maxwell, are you there? Wow. Lux, Maxwell, sorry. They bought from Grand Jide in America. Really want to reach me every time. Jay, man. Jay. Okay. Zana, Jay, are you there now? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Jay, I can say sorry in crime. I won't say it, but I ain't going. Jay, I'm so sorry. Mommy and Kathy, let's come right back to you. Just in 2 seconds time, then we'll end up with the whole man. What's your final message for reconciliation in Liberia? Being the children of the former president, like I said, I don't like us going back to bad wars and history. Who did it? What's your messages, for reconciliation in Liberia? Let me start with you, Mama Baby, then we'll go to Mommy.
Well, as you can see here, my mother is one of the most graceful people that I know, and she didn't raise us on hatred and resentment, and that's why we're able to move forward. And although the loss of my father was devastating for us, it was devastating for the entire nation. We all lost people. Many of us was orphaned. So I think that we have to stay optimistic with everything that's going on. Liberians, sometimes we can, be frisky to each other, but we're so resilient. We're very resilient people through the war, through Ebola, now Corona, and even the economic struggles the country is facing with the rest of the world. We're so strong. We're very, very resilient people, and I want to feel the way how I feel when you go into a market in Ghana and you see how those Ghanaians embrace each other and they love each other. That's how I want to feel in Liberia. That's how I want us to treat each other, because we are what we have. We are what we have. We all have the same story, and we all were. Most of us had to grow up in exile. We don't want our children to have that same fate.
Yeah. Let's hear from you, Mommy.
Yeah. So I agree everything with what my sister, my mom have said. I think we just need to learn from our experiences, because you really only truly learn stuff through challenges and hard times. So I think we should take all our challenges as opportunities to be better people. And the fact that we have gone through challenges, and so many people have, we should use it as an opportunity to help other people, because what you've been through, how life has dealt you, but you still have breath, So many people didn't make it today. So many people didn't make it during the war. I mean, good people. And so we just need to make a difference. We need to strive to have unity, really. Whenever there's unity, when there's peace, which my mom keeps talking about justice. When you have a foundation of justice, you have real lasting peace. Sometimes things are just superficial, but sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. So we thank you so much for all the calls, all the love you sent us. We are so grateful. We're so happy to be Liberians, because this is the only country we really, really, truly have at the end of the day. It's our home. And we just thank you guys for everything. We just thank God for life. And we're just so grateful to be here, really. Yeah.
Oma, let's come to you now. Well, the other question I'm coming to ask you, that final question now. We're not there to talk about the war business.
No.
You can remember the last interaction between you and Omen Samuel before the thing could happen to him? They turned the war on, because you were still here with him, Morpheo.
Yeah.
You remember the last time you ever talked before the thing happened to him? You remember? If you can remember, we just end it, no problem. If you can remember, yes, I want to know. What are you?
I told them what?
The last time the thing happened before he died. Let me put it that way. The last thing you thought, the last thing you can remember before he died, before the thing happened to him.
Before war or before?
No, during the war, the last day before he died, before he went all where the whole is so and he not come back. You remember your thought anything?
Yeah.
What you remember?
Well, that time or in England, before I left from here June. The last time I told him to leave the town. He said, Nancy, what they will leave my people at the Mansion Park. So just pray for me.
Okay, that was the last talk.
Yeah.
All right. So, what your final message to the whole country now? Like I said, they peace.
In this whole country, the Liberia, what I want to say to them, you know, we must be united. If the peace somewhere, you know, the best people, they will come and go. Yeah. But the confusion, the person say, oh, that person say, oh, the confusion in the country, that the country, it will be poor all the time because we are not united and every day, flower, confusion. And the best people were running away. So it's not cool like that. So I appeal to Liberia, everybody must calm down and set the country. Liberia, that all whom will not get nowhere to go. So I appeal to them. They must start me yo. Thank you.
They want to be in the Bible breaking down. What are your hobbies? What do you like doing? You like swimming, you like to go fishing, you like making fun. What do you like doing?
Now my son I'm old now.
You old.
I eat the 7 days alone, yeah.
No, you stay young.
What do you like doing?
Oh, now I'd like to play Lulu and play checkboard anyway. I say I can be in checkboard. You cannot me, come to my house.
I will find a place. But normally, the time you are strong, you are well in it. What do you like doing?
Oh, well, you know me, I get hired to let my husband. So I can't take advantage.
You can't take anybody wanted advantage where you can't take it.
I can't take it.
When I say what you like doing, I mean the time you are well in it, you like winning football game, you like to go swim, you like playing Lulu. That what do you like? You are like.
Oh, I was first, Lele. You know, I was my friend all the time. They around me. I couldn't move. So I can wife for but not me. I like wrestling.
Oh, you not got a meeting now. You like wrestling.
I like wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oma, thank you for coming this morning. Yeah. You know what I mean? I tell you, you hear 1 hour 30 minutes with just talking. Yeah, with that 1 hour 30 minutes you spend, Oma.
Wow.
You get anything to say? Maybe you want to say crown to the crown people so for peace now, reconciliation, so that we can put everything behind. You must speak crown. You want to speak crown small? I will give you the time, Oma. You want to talk small crown talking?
I can talk crown. I want to say thank you to.
No, Oma talking crown.
Oh, Jin, you want to buy a chair money? I quickly have more point say. I start to Yanuade in you. I'm going to try a poet. I'm buying the poet. They declare we are not buying you, so I'm in trouble. More say trouble in upon you, so I'm in trouble. So you thank you so much. You're doing well. You're doing well for my husband. Start to what you're facing in America.
GGA.
Yeah.
GGAA.
Oh, the grandchildren people.
Yes.
They feeling starting for the woman.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thank them plenty.
Yeah. To support.
I say I got 1 cent to get them, but call water and thank you.
The other kind people are in Liberia. You want to tell them something so we can be peaceful. All of them will live here. They will not get fair.
Nobody must get
no,
fair.
You talking, Oma, you talking in crown. Sorry.
To Swedru. No thug.
Well, you must grandchildren you near bed here. On the draw, Jackie. More bandy. Imbosa. Imboche. No, you dash your year boy. No. It ain't Jedi. Jenaka, one day. Mojeji glaya aklo na gba mola en confusion ye na aklo gba de asia ko aya mu na amu So in Tay, in May, so on Senior Born, Senior Year Born, and Sarah Low, as a fondant. So may one wear imo chepa or imo no can and don't know how we can say radio demo to say I po. So I'm buying here. There's a one edge, much and in your work.
Okay, Mommy says you want to one last.
Just one last thing. I just want to let everyone know that actually I'm a part of this fantastic organization. It is the what is it called? It's the movement of it's the indigenous movement of Liberia, and they're all about the rights of Liberia, making sure that we know that we have our rights, our resources, our lands, so that other people and other things cannot take advantage of us in our country. So there's awareness that is being launched in Banga. The 9th of August, this Sunday. I'll be there from 12 to 4. So anyone is in Banga that time, we're going to be meeting at the administration building.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Man, Do and Kathy and Mami, they've been our guests. Wonderful people. Listen to me. I'll surprise the woman if they're going there and take on her in checkup. Let her travel. Thanks to the Liberian people in and outside the country. Thanks to all of you for listening. This is what we owe to this country. My name is Clarence Jackson. Thanks also to the management for the opportunity to extend the show. Judah Red has always been here with me. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Guys, waiting tomorrow morning. Another edition of the OK Morning Rush comes on. But until that time, the crown people say good morning.